shout out to you. Hope my regulars is in there. Come in here and doing good and all that, man. Shout out to everybody. It's your first time watching or your fucking fifth time, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Show me some love. Pop up in the chat. Just talk some shit. So what I'm talking about tonight is I saw my man Charleston White. But I don't want to call him my man because he be saying some shit that be pissing me off sometimes. I ain't even gonna hold you. But I saw Charleston White do something that I've been telling motherfuckers to do. You know, I don't know if other people tell them to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's starting to get around. We need people with these larger platforms to echo what the hell we're saying. We need them to echo what we're saying with these larger platforms, man. Right? So I saw this guy Charleston White do something very fucking smart. Nigga smart as hell. He is a smart, ugly motherfucker, I tell you. That motherfucker's smart. I'm gonna show you what he did right now. And this is something that a lot of you rappers and fucking you rappers and athletes and all that shit, you motherfuckers need to follow this right here. All right, take a look at this.
Yeah, they trying to Shannon Sharpe me. Them two skinny white girls right there.
No way they trying to Shannon Sharpe.
It's your birthday.
What happened, on?
Man, them two white girls trying to set me up with a rape case, asking me what I want, I can have anything. Calling me super freak.
It's your birthday. You want them
I
off?
ain't no super freak.
You want them off?
Yeah.
Hey, Tov, get him out. It's his birthday.
I ain't no motherfucking super freak. I
Get
got
off.
one position I fuck in, a spooning position. I don't tongue kiss. I eat pussy maybe 3 times out the year, and that's seasonal. No motherfucking super freak. And she thought I was Lil Boosie. Go. No motherfucking freaking, I ain't Lil Boosie. My lips ain't white.
It's your birthday. You do whatever the fuck you
Yeah,
want.
man, I'm old, man. I'm scared of them kind of white girls.
I know, they're scary, right?
Yeah.
Bro, they were...
That's it right there. One more time.
Yeah, they trying to Shannon Sharpe me. Them two skinny white girls right there.
No way they trying to Shannon Sharpe.
It's your birthday.
What happened, on?
Man, them two white girls trying to set me up with a rape case, asking me what I want, I can have anything. Calling me super freak.
It's your birthday. You want them
I
off?
ain't no super freak.
You want them off?
Yeah.
Hey, Tov, get him out. It's his
I
birthday.
ain't no motherfucking super freak. I
Get
got
off.
one position I fuck in, a spooning position. I don't tongue kiss. I eat pussy maybe 3 times out the year, and that's seasonal. No motherfucking super freak. And she thought I was Lil Boosie. Go. No motherfucking freaking, I ain't Lil Boosie.
Yo, this
I ain't Lil Boosie. My lips ain't white. No motherfucking freaking, I ain't Lil Boosie.
hold on, man. I need this pic. I'm gonna make this one for the YouTube. Oh shit. Nigga said I ain't no freak, bitch. Said I ain't no freak and I ain't no Lil Boosie. Now, this is funny. This is funny and all. But he damn sure called out 2 motherfucking vagabonds, kid. He damn sure called out 2 bogeys. Yes, he did. He put them bitches on blast. Get shades off. He put them bitches on blast. Yeah, you hoes. Yeah, yo, what you want? You can have anything you want. What? Nigga say you tried to Shannon Sharpe me, bitch? Nah. Oh, how much do I respect that? Oh, so much. Oh, that was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Right on time. Perfect. That is what these dudes need to do. Y'all need to take notes. Aiden Ross got a big ass platform. Y'all need to be fucking. If this bitch ain't acting like goddamn what's that old lady from the Cosby Show, the Huxtables? If she ain't acting like goddamn Claire Huxtable, nigga, the bitch gotta go. Because you guys got to know by now, it's only going to go one way, man. It's only going to go one fucking way, bro. And what way is that? She gonna call rape on your ass. That's the way it's gonna go. Oh yeah, he did this to me, he did that to me. Da, 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 da. Yeah, listen, you should have a sign, no broke hoes allowed, man. That's it. I remember Chris, man, that nigga gotta stay out of London, man. Chris Brown, he was in London and some broads got mad because he didn't want them in his VIP area. They thought it was because they were dark skinned. Nah, man, it's just because y'all look like little you look like riffraffs, man. Yeah, ladies can look like riffraffs too. They don't want to let the fucking riffraffs in, all right? They don't want you motherfuckers in there. But this shit was fucking fucking comical, man. Oh shit. And then when he points at him,
Right there.
No way they try to
They
shoot
got
him.
no ass, no
It's a
titties.
birthday.
he said they ain't got no ass and no titties. What?
Yeah, they trying to Shannon Sharpe me. Them two skinny white girls right there.
No way they try to shoot him.
No ass, no
It's a
titties.
birthday.
What happened, Unc?
Man, them two white girls trying to set me up with a rape case, asking me what I want, I can have anything, calling me super freak.
It's your birthday, you want them
I
off?
ain't no super
You
freak.
want them off?
Yeah.
Hey, Tov, get him out. It's his
I
birthday.
ain't no motherfucking super freak. I
Get
got
off.
one position I fuck in, a spooning position. I don't tongue kiss. I eat pussy maybe 3 times out the year, and that's seasonal. No motherfucking super freak. And she thought I was Lil Boosie. Go. No motherfucking freaking, I ain't Lil Boosie. My lips ain't white.
It's your birthday. You do whatever the fuck you
Yeah,
want.
man, I'm old man. I'm scared of them kind of white girls.
I know, they're scary, right?
Yeah.
Now, he's talking about what he's saying is 100% right? When he's talking about Shannon Sharpe. Funniest clip also you're gonna see on here. Shannon Sharpe had a lady on here. What's her fucking name? Justina Valentine. I don't know who Justina Valentine is. But apparently she is trying to break into the music, or she's in the music industry. She's trying to do acting, television, such and such and such. Well, she got to be somebody if she's on Shannon Sharpe show. So she was on a nightcap, and Shannon makes a comment. Yeah, man. We don't really have white girls on our channel too much. You would be the first white girl on our channel, and this is what she said. Check this out.
Well, that's amazing. Justina, thank you for your time. We appreciate you stopping by Nightcap. We're definitely going to have you on Club Shay Shay. We haven't, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I don't think we've ever had a white woman on the show.
Well, Shay Shay, we know what happens with you and white women, but I'm a different.
Oh, there you go. Come on, Tina.
I'm a different kind, Unc. I've been to the cookout for a long time now. Don't worry about it. No, but thank you so much for having me.
Hold on. Matter of fact, before you go, right? Before you go, we done.
She says she a different kind of white girl. She a different kind of white girl, man. Which is funny because she letting it be known, yeah, that little young bitch, she ain't know what she was doing. But I really don't think Shannon is into this lady though.
Thanks for having me. Joe, Chad, Unc, and Unc. Remember, I'm a white girl you could trust. We're gonna talk more later.
Boy, 'Cause I'm just gonna never live down there, but
Look, y'all better leave Justina alone, boy.
Hey, Unc, you gonna be good, baby. You got your umbrella, baby. Just weather the storm. You gonna be good.
Yes, sir.
Stuff is just pay attention, watch, and learn.
Well, that's amazing. Justina, thank you for your time. We appreciate you stopping by Nightcap. We're definitely going to have you on Club Shay Shay. We haven't, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I don't think we've ever had a white woman on the show.
Well, Shay Shay, we know what happens with you and white women, but I'm a different.
Oh, there you go. Come on, Tina.
I'm a different kind, Unc. I've been to the cookout for a long time now. Don't worry about it. No, but thank you so much for having me. Joe, Chad, Unc, and Unc. Remember, I'm a white girl you could trust. We're gonna talk more later.
Boy, Some things I'm just gonna never live down there. But
Look. Y'all better leave Justine alone, boy.
Hey, you gonna be good, baby. You got your umbrella, baby. Just weather the storm. You're gonna be good.
Yes, sir.
Stuff is just pay attention, watch, and learn.
Oh shit. So yeah. You know, it's funny. I'm actually glad to see Shannon moving forward, not keeping his head down, worried about this bullshit and these fucking bitches. That's why what's his name did was so good, man. Right? And I'm gonna show you. We're gonna watch this real quick, and then that'll be the end of the stream. And I gotta start another one because I got some funny shit. I don't want to put them all together because I like to change the thumbnails and shit. But I'm gonna show you what happens if you let rowdy bitches into your VIP. Right? Look at this shit, bro. You don't want this in your VIP. If a broad, you don't want this in your life. If a broad just is confrontational, argumentative, bitch always got to challenge something. She don't know when to shut the fuck up. Pardon my language. You gotta think about that. Is that somebody you want to move in your house or your apartment? Is that someone you want to have your damn kid? And now you gotta, be verbally defending yourself and possibly slapping her ass around if she fucks up. Do you want to deal with that? No. And the reason why I say that is because some women oh man, that's fucked up. Ooh. Damn. What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, man, sometimes, man, listen. Somebody made a post and they was like, do you think laws are in place? Do you think if laws were not in place to protect women that men would be beating them more? And the guy was like, yeah, man, the way they be bucking up at niggas and getting in niggas' faces and putting their hands on niggas, yeah, they be fucking them up. If there wasn't no law against fucking them up, they would be whooping their ass. And it's true. It's definitely true. But see, men are so kind. We go our way to protect women, right? But we want to protect them from harm and evil men. The bitches that jump up in your face and want to slap you. I remember there was a time in movies, there would always be a scene where the guy talks to this girl at the bar and then she just slaps him. And that was supposed to be acceptable. She'll throw a drink in his face. Now it's supposed to be acceptable. That shit ain't acceptable today. You're gonna get yourself fucked up. You do that. Keep your hands and everything to your motherfucking self and learn some respect, ladies. Yeah, because that's just not being tolerated right now. Cops are throwing y'all the fuck around like you've lost your she's a woman card. That shit is played out. So you got to be careful. All right, now check this out. This is the type of bitch you don't allow in your club. This is going to be very entertaining.
On Uncovered.
Don't touch me! I heard enough of your Let's go!
Officer.
Now, this is supposed to be a grown fucking woman. Okay? I don't know why some women think that this shit is cute or acceptable or they getting like, you really look like a bird doing this shit. Like, we'll call fucking 911 on your ass and have EMS go and send you to emergency psych for 72 hours. Learn to get a grip on yourself. This shit is just retarded.
Officers were called to this nightclub to escort a group of women out after one of them attacked a bouncer when denied entry into a VIP section. They arrived.
After she was denied entry into a VIP section. That's good. That's great. About a year ago, I was making videos and telling you to keep these bitches out of your VIP sections. Keep them out of your corporate offices. Keep them away because you're in danger. Because the world still believes what a broad fucking says. You know what I mean? powerful man and a broke chick go in the room, you would think that the powerful man is the one that could come out on top now. Because if that bitch come out and say anything, that motherfucker ain't gonna be that powerful no more. Facts.
I have to find the woman still fighting with security. She has a total meltdown and completely embarrasses herself as police are forced to drag her outside.
And here go the fucking simp ass stud. Here go the simp stud.
Ever put your hand on it? Okay, I understand what you're
Fuck are you talking about, bitch? Like, let me tell you something, man. Bitches don't get passes no more. You committed a crime or you did something fucking dumb and you gotta go. That's it. All of this, oh, that's a female. Ain't nobody give a fuck about that. That's a female shit, nigga. Don't nobody care about that shit no more. Oh, that's a female. The bitch need to act like a female, right? Oh, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Shit get you bodied. That shit get you bodied, nigga. Jumping into something and that bitch is dead wrong.
I gotta fucking tell you.
Tensions rise quickly as the suspect and her friends refuse to cooperate with officers, which means they are currently trespassing.
Let's go. I'm suing because y'all won't let me pee. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Did she say, I'm suing y'all if y'all don't let me pee? Bitch.
I am leaving. That way. This is the way to go. I'm gonna leave. Leave me alone. Listen. Let's go. Me one more time, and he's gonna be in jail.
Oh, hell no. What? Did that nigga say, if you punch me one more time? Did he say one more time? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You let motherfuckers punch you. Come on, man. Stop it.
You understand me? I can send you to jail. Because you're refusing to leave. I'm not to leave. Chill out. Chill out. Can y'all let her go? Let her go. Rocky, I can't even leave if y'all go. We about to leave. Let her go.
The suspect falls to the floor and grabs onto the railing while her friends try to get officers to release her.
Please don't hold her like that, sir. Let me go. Stand up. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I said let me go. That's it. I said let me go. Got her feet hooked. All right. Let me go. I said hey, get these people back. All right. Oh, you get the hell back. I got it. You can't.
So listen, is this what you want? Do you see how these motherfuckers are acting? Unruly, nasty. Just you can't take these bitches anywhere. This what you want in your VIP? You do something she don't like, or you tell her no, whatever the fuck the case may be. And then the bitch get nasty. And then what? Now you in the catch-22. You got the bitch in your section. You know what I'm saying? You want her to leave. She gonna leave. Oh, well, I'm gonna tell somebody that you touch me. These are not respectable bitches, bro. You go to a club, these are not the respectable bitches. They wouldn't dare be in a place like that. You think a respectable bitch would be in a place like that? These is all the ratchet hoes. Yeah, ratchet sheen dress wearing, TikTok tights wearing bitches. These are not decent chicks, man. You and your VIP, you got your jewelry on. You're ordering your fucking champagne and your bottles and all of this, and then you're gonna leave in your nice car. Well, they're there to cause fucking problems. They don't get what they want, they're gonna cause a problem. They've done it thousands of times. And when not Shannon Sharpe, what's her boy name? But when Charleston White said, nah, yo, them two bitches tried to Shannon Sharpe me. He said, you want him out of here? Get him out of here. Get him out of there. You have to know when it shows that you have money, because if a bitch think you don't have money, she gonna try to disrespect you, or she not gonna really pay you no mind. Right? Everything is cool up until the disrespect. You might have to check the bitch. But if she knows you got money, nigga, you can't trust none of them hoes. And that's the first thing y'all do. Streaming, you know what I'm saying? You got your music videos out, you got your, all kind of shit out. They know who you are. They put your name in fucking Google and ask Google your fucking net worth. Now they know how much you worth. They figure they could take half. Oh shit, he worth 15 mil. Shit, if I could get like 500 or a mil, 500,000 or a mil off of him, I'm good. You got to be careful, man. Back to the wider screen. Let's see. Yo, he just pushed this. He just pushed this bitch down the stairs. You gotta see this shit. Hold on, let me make this shit supposed to. You gotta see. He just pushed this bitch down the motherfucking stairs, bro. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh my god. Let me rewind that shit. All right, if you watch around here, look around here, you're gonna see this nigga's arm to push her shit. That nigga laughing. He said, no, he didn't. He said, you crazy as hell. That nigga damn sure did push that bitch. And she deserved every goddamn shove. Acting fucking retarded, man. Get the fuck out of here. Who raised this piece of shit right here?
Outside. Okay, tell me, come on. No, that door is shut for a reason. Come on, let's go. Why y'all ain't letting them out? I need you to go this way.
Man, them bitches don't want to leave with you. They don't want to leave with you. Fucking Billy Kung Fu. They don't want to leave with you, bitch. They chilling. They trying to fucking they trying to see what's up. There's still some niggas in there that they could possibly lives they could possibly fuck up. You got your silly ass kicked out.
Let them out. Can you let them out? We've already fought with you for 15 minutes. This is ridiculous. It's time for you to go. Look at me. Look at me. I'm talking to you. I'm sober as I haven't even drank at all tonight. I've already asked you to leave. Can you tell them to come
Yo, why don't women understand no? I don't understand why they don't like to take the word no for an answer. It's always a million fucking other questions or scenarios given. No. Get the fuck out. Yo, listen, man. One thing I learned working in my old job, get straight to the point. Go straight from saying it nice twice and then rude the rest of the way, bro. There's no, they're going to waste your time because they're not going to listen. They don't hear the nice talk. They don't hear good customer service. So you gotta say shit like, get the fuck out. Leave. No, bitch. Like you gotta say shit in certain ways where it really registers. And the crazy part is, right? They'll say to a cop, "Oh, you're not professional, man. Everybody in your life talk to you like that. You even talk like that, man. So why would somebody talk professional to a motherfucker that ain't used to it? Why would I be professional to somebody that ain't used to that shit? That's what I used to tell them motherfuckers. Yo, you're supposed to remain professional. They got your behavior is not allowing me to be professional, motherfucker. Motherfucker, I'm gonna be professional with somebody that ain't used to it for. It's a waste of my professionalism, nigga. Nah, get the fuck out. Get out. I used to bounce on 34th between 7th and 8th, called the Copacabana. I used to like that spot. Yeah, this was like in 2006, man. When I was young and fucking jacked, nigga. Listen, this is big. That's what Fat West now, nigga. Before, nigga. Listen, nigga, and I learned from them dudes that worked at the Copacabana because they had in-house security and they had out-house security. I was working for a dude named Sonny, and he had a contract with the Copacabana. We were the outhouse security. And those motherfuckers were so professional and on the same page, B. It was never more than once that they were nice. Like during an interaction. It was one time nice, and the next it was just fucking hands. And that was the first time I've been in an environment like that, and I learned from that shit. But I never took it too far. Them niggas, like if they got into it with you, they was going all the way, bro. All the way. There was no, all right, he's out. Me, if I threw somebody out, once I got them out the door, they was out the club. Cool. Nah, not these niggas. These niggas threw you out, they all went out behind you. I remember I seen him drag a nigga through the kitchen one time, and he ain't come back out. It was the head of their security was this white dude. They called him Blanco Diablo. They called him Blanco Diablo. Big white boy. And they used to fuck niggas up, bro. And they had that dude, the Blanco Diablo, whatever his real name was, he was cool with the cops in that precinct. So they was, you got into it with them, B, they was fucking you up, and them cops give you a bullshit report and all that. Bullshit report number and all that, bro. This 2006 wasn't no motherfucking body cams or none of that shit there. I remember I thought they caught a body in there one night, B. It was a little extra and shit. It was a nigga on the dance floor. Forgot this nigga name. It's big ass Dominican nigga. Motherfucker was like 6'3" and like big. And he carried a little fanny pack and shit. And in his fanny pack he had his toys in that motherfucker. And he fucking pushed the dude. And the dance floor, there was steps to go up to go up. So he pushed the dude. And then when the dude turned around, man, he just fucking boom. Hit this nigga. And the dude stumbled up the fucking steps and fell. And a few feet from the steps was a bar. The bar came all the way down. This nigga just went up to him and a soccer ball kicked his fucking head. And he kicked this nigga in his head, and his head hit the back of the bar. It was like a boom, boom. And I saw his body go limp. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm like, yo, I think like everything is going so fast. Like within it was seconds cut in half. Each second was cut in half, and it was just going so fast. And I'm just like, yo, we just caught a body in here. This nigga's dead inside this club. Then I seen a nigga like wake up, and I seen his eyes just like roll back down. And it was like, yo, get him out, get him out. He was like, yo, get him out, get him out. And I felt bad because as I'm running to the dude, there was no beef, no nothing in his eyes. This nigga he was asking for help, bro. Nigga held his hand out, was like asking for help, bro. So I helped pick the nigga up. We took him outside, sat his ass on the side of the building. I went right back inside, bro. That shit was fucked up. That was the first time I ever seen a motherfucker break a Grey Goose bottle over somebody's head, man. Did you know them shits could break? It was VIP. And everybody usually, I should have known. Remember, I just started. I should have known everybody want to work VIP. You ask the boss, nah, man, it's already covered. It's already covered. It's already covered. It's already covered. On this particular day, wasn't covered. I should have known something was up. It's the Puerto Rican Day Parade. VIP wasn't covered. Yeah, I'll take it. Nigga, I heard it sound like when you make a toast, you know, like ding, you make a toast, champagne toast, ding, cheers, right? I said, what the fuck? I turn around and it's a dude standing there still. And it's another little Puerto Rican nigga with the Grey Goose bottle upside down in his hand. Cause you know, it got like the skinny nozzle. So that shit's in his hand and he just, boom, just hits this nigga again. I said, oh shit. And then his man came, you know, like he had a juice bottle, a juice bottle. You know, when you in VIP, they bring you the bottle, then they bring you the cranberry juice or orange juice or whatever. Focus. This nigga hits him in the head with that. Boom. I said, ooh. I said, shit. It don't make sense for both of us to get hit with motherfucking bottles because everybody in VIP was hitting this one nigga. I said, I'm waiting for backup. I ain't stupid, nigga. Then he hit him one more time. Cling. And the shit shattered. The shit shattered. When I seen more people coming, all right, boom. Then we all ran over there. and grabbed like about 4 niggas and threw them out. When we came back in, the nigga that got hit was still standing up. But he had a white tee in his hand, and he was holding that shit on his head. The fucking tee was burgundy, bro. So we was like, I was surprised to see the nigga was still up. I was expecting to see this nigga on the floor. So one of the dudes was like, yo, you all right, Papa? So the nigga was talking mad slow, walking mad slow. He's like, yeah, I'm all right. So then he moved the thing. And you know, it's lights and shit in there. It looked like somebody sprinkled glitter on this nigga head. Like glitter. It was the shards of glass from the fucking Grey Goose bottle, bro. Glistening in the lights. He was like, nah, man. We gonna get you an ambulance, bro. He was like, nah, I'm saying I'm all right. It's like, nah. Nah, you ain't all right, Pop. I don't know what you did to them niggas in there for them to act like that. Cause them motherfuckers yo. Then it was hell the rest of the fucking day. We had to shut down. We had to shut it down. It was crazy. I finally got to see what was in that big Dominican nigga's fanny pack. He had a fucking asp in there. You know the police asp? Cause we was getting ready to fight some niggas and he pulled that shit out and was like, bong, and banged it on a water fountain. So everybody was like, yo, what the fuck? And the nigga had an asp. And we got all them niggas out. We shut it down. Oh. And that wasn't even the worst incident. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if anybody watching from New York, there was a spot called Mars 2112. It was like 52nd or 51st and Broadway or 8th, some shit like that. Mars 2112. Nigga. One of the dudes we was working with was a cat named Speedy. He was a marshal. I think he was a marshal. And he was doing extra work bouncing and shit. And he's seen this group of people before. And he was like, yo, I'm letting you know, keep your eyes peeled. At the end of the night, it's going to be on. Whenever them niggas show up, it's always a problem. So like, all right, all right, we done been through this shit. It's all right, it's nothing. Nah, this shit was different. Whoever the promoter was, he gave everybody white t-shirts and it said ENOD, E-N-O-D. It was like, if you ain't ENOD, if you not ENOD, you ain't shit. Some shit like that, whatever. So they was all in the club, and it was two groups. It was 2 different groups. And I'll never forget. It was packed. The bar was doing incredible, but the bar manager was greedy as fuck. He wanted to sell a nigga a $315 bottle at like $345. A $315 bottle at $345. Club closed at 4. Why are you fiending for a little extra $315, bro? He sold the nigga the bottle. I remember when the fucking lights came on. Last song, boom. Last call, passed. Singer turned the lights on. As soon as he turned the lights on, it was like the lights came on, he was just blinking. Then it was on. It was on, nigga. Oh my God. I've never seen niggas hit that hard before. And thank God they weren't fighting us. They were fighting each other, but I was really seeing niggas like coming from way back here, like straight haymakers. And these niggas was in shape. They was all in shape. And I'm just like, yo, oh shit. Like there was no swarm on one or two niggas and it was none of that. It was impossible, bro. And one of my homeboys, another bouncer, big nigga, 6'5", big wide nigga, was trying to protect a guy. So think of a corner, boom, right? The guy is in the corner. My homeboy is in front of him. And he's popping shit from behind my homeboy. And it's a mob of niggas trying to get to him. So my homeboy is pushing him back and holding him back. Yo, it literally took me like a minute, literally 60 seconds to get like 10 feet, bro. That's how packed it was. But I had to get to my homeboy and turn around and form like some kind of shit with him. I'm like, nah, I can't let this nigga, he there by himself. Like, listen, man, if it was up to me, yo, nigga, 911 was on the way, kid. Like, because you talking shit. You should be shutting the fuck up. You should be shutting the fuck up and just waiting to get the hell out of here. But he's like popping shit from behind the bouncer. Like, come on, bro. Then I was like, yo, man, we can't handle this shit. We gotta call cops. Right? So I leave out of the main area and I'm going through the little tunnel in this Mars 2112 shit. And they had little sections off where they had video games and shit. And I'm seeing bouncers standing around. So I'm like, yo, you don't hear all this shit back there? He's like, nah, I don't hear nothing. They told me to stand right here and guard the doorway. I'm like, I just left. I just went up to the front. I was like, yo, call 911. We can handle this shit. But it's just like they hire niggas and some niggas is really there just for the money and they not, you feel me? Like that's when I learned. Like, yo, they not really trying to help. You know what I'm saying? So 911, police finally got there. And these niggas come in, all right. Hey, stop. And I'm like, nigga, we past the giving orders. Like, these niggas just turned up. They trying to kill each other. We're past giving orders. They don't give a fuck if you standing there, bro. You got to deploy something. Hey, you got to use this mace, start hitting niggas with the app. You got to do something, nigga. All of this talking shit is not working. They finally started spraying niggas and we finally got this shit shut down. And I was just like, yo, that was my last day. I saved a nigga's life. Mars 2112, the VIP, it's a upper level. And it's like a little bridge. It was a nigga trying to throw the nigga off the bridge onto the dance floor, bro. He was trying to throw the nigga. It's crazy. Yo, no. When I was younger, I was real what they call gung-ho. Like, I wanted to be where all of the action, where all of the drama was and shit. That was why I joined corrections. You know what I'm saying? But that club life, if you don't have you need some form of restraint or you're going to end up locked up, bro. I ain't even going to say you're going to end up dead. You're going to end up locked up. If you got a temper, because niggas don't respect nothing but violence, bro. In this world. They don't respect nothing but violence. And that club shit, that club scene, jail, nah. Niggas got to see you bust somebody upside their head. You know what I'm saying? But this, like, society, when it comes to women, society, these are the offspring of women who went through society and people coddled them. They didn't have to, you know, they weren't challenged. They were always right. So they had kids and they raised their kids like that. So now this is how their kids are acting. These grown ass 20-something-year-old women is out here like 14-year-old kids. And they're tearing shit up. I'm going to show you something after this.
Outside. Keep that door shut up there.
So you gonna hold them against their will?
Hey guys, all we're trying to do is get everyone out.
And I'm trying to get them to come. They with me.
I can get them to come out.
Can you tell them to come now?
Yeah, can you just guys start moving that way? I'm gonna.
I swear to God, I'm gonna leave. I swear to God, I'm gonna leave if you tell them to come on.
I know. Have a good night.
Why are you pushing me? See what I'm saying?
I promise.
Why are you pushing me? Oh God, let's go.
I don't want you to. She's fixing to go to jail.
Please come with me. You can't take me to jail.
I can take you to jail.
No, you can't.
You're trespassing with disorderly conduct.
No way. What did I do? What did I do?
Real quick.
Tell me what I did.
After nearly 30 minutes of arguing, the suspect's friends finally decide to come outside. However, the suspect
30 minutes. 30 minutes of arguing with this bitch. Crazy. 30 minutes of arguing with this unruly heifer.
continues to refuse to leave. The officer's patience runs out as they decide to remove her by force, but she doesn't go without completely embarrassing herself first.
Nigga said I had enough of your shit tonight. Very patient. Oh, my nigga PJ. My nigga PJ. She gonna get hit with a bottle. Man, that's the most effective way. That's the most effective way to gain compliance. Bust a nigga head with a bottle, bro. Instant compliance. That's the old shit, my bad. That's the old shit fucking handle, bro. Bing! Because listen real quick. They come back to reality. They say, oh, my fault, I was out of line. That's the, yeah. Ping. I'll never forget that sound. That shit sounded like two motherfuckers toasting.
Let's go.
Here go the motherfucking stud.
Hey, talk her out.
Stud to the rescue. I'd have kicked that bitch out too.
The officers were planning on letting the suspect and her friends off without any charges. However, once outside, the suspect shoves the officer while continuing to berate him. The situation went from a simple trespass to disorderly conduct, obstructing justice, and simple battery on an officer. They arrest the suspect in front of everyone while her friends continue to act like she's done nothing wrong.
I'm outside the club and I'll push you. On God,
She's going to go to jail now. Not the handcuffs, man. Like that.
Yo, there's some nigga on YouTube, right? Oh my God, I want him. Yo, I need him to do a review of this. I think his name is Gant. Heavy Gant. Oh, that nigga's hilarious, bro. Oh my God. And he said, yep. Hands behind the brisket. That nigga be like, yo, hands behind the brisket, man. Oh, that nigga Heavy Gant be. Oh, hold on. Nah, you gotta do this, nigga. Oh, what the fuck is that? Nah, this nigga gotta review this. You like hands behind the brisket, man.
Calm down, Rock. Calm down. I'm out the club. Why are you still holding me? Why are you still holding me? I'm outside the club. What's your badge number?
Hold the metro.
What's your badge number? Write his name. What is your badge number? Write his name. Let me go so I can go home. What the
After placing cuffs on the suspect, the officers call for backup and place her in their vehicle.
I couldn't be a cop, man. I'd be like, shut the fuck up, bitch. That was my favorite line. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
No matter how many times it's explained to them, her friends refuse to understand why the suspect isn't allowed to go home with them tonight.
Y'all going to jail, you know that, right?
Yeah, you
I'm about
are.
to put a suit on y'all.
Can y'all explain to me why y'all arrested?
Exactly.
Is she under arrest?
Why are you arresting me? Why are you arresting me?
Trespassing, disorderly conduct. Have a seat in there. Have a seat.
You gotta end this at some point. Just sit down. Sit down, yo. You're doing too much.
Can you just let me go home?
Sit down.
Can you just let me go home? What, you gonna shoot me?
They just ran
You gonna shoot me like you did all the black officers, all the black people y'all killed? You gonna kill me too?
Have a seat in
So
there.
you gonna kill me too?
Have a seat.
Yeah, y'all record this, please. Thank you, baby.
She begins playing the race card, as if she didn't just cause a whole scene and batter an officer.
I swear I said I was gonna leave. All I wanted was to make sure my friends was okay.
Disorderly
He's still
conduct.
pushing me. All I'm trying to explain to y'all is what's going on.
She just go in there.
Can I go home, please?
Don't need a wagon.
They can't listen. They can't leave unless I leave.
Not trespassing. We paid to get in there.
How?
Asked to leave in your feet.
How? I'm waiting to make sure my friends are okay. I told you I'm making sure my friends are okay. No.
Go get the grip. You're lucky. You're
And y'all recording this.
Ma'am, sit in the car.
Please record this. Thank you.
Please sit in the car.
Thank
Sit in the
you.
car. Listen.
What did I
need you to
do?
Sit in the car. We'll explain it to you. She's either gonna go in the car. Sit in the car. We'll explain it to you. Okay.
What did I do wrong?
Sit in the car. We'll explain it to you. You're under arrest. No, you're under arrest. Have a seat. Watch your head.
Can you tell me?
Have a
Get
seat.
somebody else to put me in a
Have a seat.
Can you put me in a car, please?
Have a seat.
The suspect refuses to accept that she's not in control of the situation and demands officers let her go home. They place her in the police cruiser temporarily as they wait for a transport driver to bring her back to the station. The officers inform their sergeant of everything that took place, including the use of force on the suspect. A few moments later, the transport driver arrives to take the suspect.
What we're gonna do now, and you're gonna listen, okay? I'm going to walk you to the back of that wagon over there, and you're gonna get in the back of the wagon after I pat you down. Is that clear? Is that clear? Ma'am?
Y'all really believe in this police officer who was sitting up here grabbing me all night. Women are just, go ahead, don't talk to me. Just do what you gotta do, bruh. On God, because I swear to God, all of y'all, please record this. Please record this. Thank you.
Come on.
Why they, see how they grabbing me? Hold on, wait.
Come on.
Listen.
Come
Can you
on.
please cooperate?
No, I need you to walk with me. I need you to walk with me.
Now you ain't gonna cooperate.
No, I need you to walk with me.
I said I would walk calmly. Why y'all pulling me? I'm trying.
Then walk. Then walk.
That dude won't even let me. He won't let me walk, and he won't let me do nothing. They just pulling me to the mother.
The door.
The suspect continues to struggle as they try to place her in the vehicle.
Yo, bro, wait till you see this next motherfucking clip. Wait till you. I was going to save it for another stream, but you here? Fuck it. I'm going to show this shit right now. Wait till you see this next fucking chick. Oh my God. They got the Keisha who was at the goddamn, they got Keisha from Times Square. Bitch look just like her. Braids, fucking shirt, all that shit. Wait till you see this shit. Acting a goddamn fool, of course.
Vehicle.
In handcuffs. girls for no reason and taking me in for no reason.
All right.
Y'all gonna be sued tomorrow, especially this guy.
Stop.
Where he at?
Where's the
Stop!
I got a double locker cuffs.
What they say, Eli? Remember
Man, fuck that double locking and shit. Let that. If them shits tighten up on that bitch, she'll learn for the next time.
Remember Eli? Y'all really gotta do
Just stay still. Just stay still. We won't have to do anything. That's all you gotta do. Stay still.
I'm in an uncomfortable
Stay still. Stay still. Stay still and it won't hurt.
Damn, what you expect me to do? Be a mannequin, bitch? What the fuck?
Stay still. Just stay still.
No.
Other side. Other side.
They pulling me for no reason.
Just stay still.
Record this. They pulling me for no reason.
Step up.
Yo. Are they crazy, man? Is this like a large scale mental illness with our women, bro? But with this fucking generation of bitches? This shit is crazy.
Go ahead.
Step up. Step up.
I can't.
Yes, you
Use
can.
your leg and step up.
Step up.
I can't.
Yes, you can. All right.
Listen. Let me tell you what they taught me. You see this broad's hand where her hand is? Look, let me tell y'all something, man. If y'all fucking with a cop, or if you locked up and you fucking with a CO, and your shit is in cuffs, and they bend your shit back like that, nigga, you will move. That shit, listen, man. When they taught me that shit, I could walk a nigga fucking 20 blocks with that shit, and you don't want to go nowhere. Oh my God. Once I grabbed that bitch right here and folded it. They used to be like, you gotta put two hands. I ain't gotta put two hands on this nigga. He good. Once I take that one hand and I squeeze the stone, damn, you can't even see the bone. Right here. You press this bone down like that. You hold that shit, you could walk a nigga anywhere. You could walk him to hell, up to heaven, back to motherfucking hell. That pain is crazy, bro. When they fucking showed me that shit, I said, oh, you should have never showed me this shit, man. Should have never showed me that shit.
Step up. Step up. Now. Put your arms down. Step up. Now.
Thank you.
Sit right here. Now.
That bitch
Slide over
you
here.
have to
Slide over here.
I can't sit by the door. Why? Because I'm coming from it. I swear to God. And I'm still y'all.
You're making this more difficult.
I swear to God, I'm coming from it. Y'all think I'm lying? Making it more difficult, man.
The sergeant speaks with the suspect to get her side of the story before she's transported to be booked at the station. Meanwhile, officers try one last time to explain to her friends why things had to happen the way they did.
Because I'll explain it to you. Even though I don't have to because she's a grown woman, I'll explain to you. When the club asked her to leave, okay, and you refuse to leave, at that point you are trespassing. It's private property, just like your house, okay? If you have a party at your house and you got 50 people at your house and it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you want to go home, do me a favor, just at least turn that light off, not my face, please. And you all ask somebody to leave and they don't leave, what do? You call the police, right? Because you don't want them there, right? That's the same thing there. Imagine that as your house, okay? When she refuses to leave, she's trespassing. When she puts her hands on a law enforcement officer, now she's responsible for simple assault of a police officer and disorderly conduct. Me.
What did she do?
I don't. You start kicking and screaming, okay? Listen, we did as best as we could to get her down there. It could have gone a whole lot worse, okay?
If it was a dude, they would have beat fucking nickels out of that nigga.
She wrapped her legs around the handrails while we're trying to get her down the stairs. We told her as soon as when you behave like that and you're all souped up like she is and she's screaming and everything like that, we have to.
All right, fuck this bitch. We gonna get to the next one. Wait till you see this bitch. You gonna be like, yo, Where you at, bitch? You crazy bitch. Is this her? Yeah. So this one right here, right? This Keisha, this is the Keisha from Times Square. When I saw this shit, I said, yo, she look just like that bitch. All right. Wait till you see this shit here. This bitch right here, my nigga. What? Look at that bitch right there. Look at this motherfucker right here, kid. Where the statue at? Oh, shit. Yo, that's this bitch right here, man. That's the bitch right there.
Take you back to Mexico. Ugly, your kids ugly, your law ugly. Go to Mexico. Go to Mexico. Pushing me around. Wrong with you?
Now, what happened here is she was driving. She was fucking driving. I told you, I told you. Yo, this shit is gonna make you be like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Let me give you the context of the video. It was a car accident. One driver was a fucking Keisha, the other driver was a fucking Maria. Neither one of these motherfuckers can drive. They crashed, and this is the result. Look at this shit.
Today, on Uncovered, watch this complete disgrace to society have the most obnoxious and prejudiced meltdown when she gets into a car accident with a Hispanic family.
Oh, I got
You sure? Because she about to go.
While she has the right of way, they sped up would not stop. Like I have 2 kids.
So what happened?
She's saying they were in the stop sign.
I find you on the street. I get you from the cops and knock. You get a knock in your nose.
Ma'am, I'm asking one more time. Step over here. Thank you.
You scary. Call your brother to the people. Call somebody black. Fuck them up. You should take you back to Mexico.
One more time.
Take you back to Mexico. Go back to Mexico.
That's your car? The white car?
Yes!
Go stand by it.
The suspect is completely belligerent and shows no initial signs of cooperation. She's unable to control her emotions for the entirety of this incident and only continues to get more aggressive with the family.
Go to your car. And we need your license, registration, and proof of insurance. I mean, ma'am, you need your document. Well.
The suspect refuses to share any information with the officers while she is distressed, so they try speaking to her friend instead.
I can't drive like, she stopped at a stop sign. They just kept going. Is there any way, like, y'all feel like you can take a report or something like that?
So there's a report going to be made. It's you were in the car with her?
Yeah, I was on the passenger with her.
So, I mean, if she calmed down, we can actually get this stuff rectified. But her acting like this ain't nothing going to get fixed. I feel you. I understand that, but somebody has to do something. If you want to go in her car and get her documents for me, because the report's going to be made regardless.
You need license or something?
I need her license, registration, and proof of insurance. All that needs to be inside the crash report. Right? And then we'll take a story from whoever, and whoever was driving, we'll ask these questions, but her yelling and trying to fight the people, we're only getting one side of the story. She's not even giving a side of a story.
They sped up. They sped up.
Okay.
Who fault?
I'm trying to figure out. You have your license.
Come on.
Your car is pretty much.
What? It's pretty much what?
I don't know if it's drivable.
I don't think so. Will you help me out and see?
Well.
You dumb beans. I would spit on you. Find you. You're spitting all out.
Whoa, relax. Yeah, we're gonna have to cuff or something.
No, I'm not. I have a crisis record. They know me already.
That's gonna be your next stop.
Get out my car! Get out of that!
Ma'am, I need your registration and insurance if you want me to do this report, correct?
As the officers try to gather her license and registration, she continues to freak out and shifts the blame to her friend who was in the passenger seat.
I'm not doing shit for nobody else. Cause stupid Toddy had me rushing. Car and you.
Nah, can you explain what happened again? Because I couldn't hear.
So she was driving.
She was driving.
So that's her crazy ass high friend. Question, man. That motherfucker says, I heard her say, they already know me over there. So they know that that's a crazy bitch, bro. And this bitch needs to be, like, motherfuckers like this don't need to be in society, bro. She walked up to that dude, fuck out my car. I think that nigga scared of her, bro. I think the cop is scared of her, man. Look how long they let her just fucking go nuts.
Driving on here, right?
Stopped right there, and then nobody was coming in, so nobody coming. So then she kept driving. This car just came out. I don't know what it's doing. Like, just kept going. It didn't stop or nothing. Just kept going and just kept.
I'm doing it right now. Is there like coming?
Yeah.
Somebody's coming to pick y'all up. Okay, cool.
Now you see how she walking past the cop? She keep going up. Oh shit, that's my nigga Terminator. Terminator T in the motherfucking building. What up, T? What's going on?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I don't know what to tell you. It's easily fixable. If you just can't drive it right now. How much is it fixable? Well, I don't know. When the record gets here, it's okay. So listen, man, go to your car. Go your car. To the car. Do me a favor. No, stand up.
What?
You can't sit in the middle of the street.
Did that bitch say I don't want to live no more?
Do me a favor. No, stand up. You can't sit in the middle of the street. Stand up.
I don't want.
Look at Keisha, man. Look at Keisha. That is this bitch. Oh, that's this bitch right here, man. That's her. Oh my God. She's a fucking celebrity.
I'm
done. You have no choice but to stand up. You have to stand up. You don't want to sit in the middle of the street.
I don't want to.
Look at them goddamn furry slippers, man. Whenever you see them furry slippers, yeah, she one of them type bitches, man. Keisha with the hairy shoe.
Sit on the sidewalk because the car is coming down the street. I don't want to have to pick you up. Okay? Can you stand up for me? Can you please stand up for me? Just stand up.
Help me out. I need help.
So then, listen. You can come over here, right, and have a seat. Just sit down. Sit down and relax. It's okay. All right?
And honestly, it's becoming more and more a fucking risk, bro. It's becoming a risk, bro. Who that Terminator? Did you see the shit with was you here when we played the shit with Charleston White kicking the bitches out of his party? He said, nah, man, them bitches tried to Shannon Sharpe me. That's what you got. You gotta kick them bitches out as soon as they get on us. Any little bit of bullshit. Oh, nah, this bitch gotta go. Cause if you in a party, you in VIP, bitch, just sit down, cross your legs, look pretty, shut up. That's it. That's all you should be doing in a VIP section as a chick. Sit down, look pretty, have your drinks, whisper to your homegirl, and that's it. Talk to the niggas, that's it. Anything other than that, you get the fuck out. Charleston kicked 2 bitches. You know, them 2 bitches right there go try to Shannon Sharpe me. Hilarious.
Just have a seat. You need medical attention?
He said he gonna call ambulance.
You do or you don't?
I think I do. I was starting to feel it in my back.
Leave me alone. Don't talk to me again. I'm done doing favors for all y'all.
Okay.
Yo, why the fuck she just walking around? This nigga just letting this bitch walk around. Just like so like a pit bull off a leash, man. You gotta fucking
Starting to feel it in my back.
Leave me alone. Don't talk to me again. I'm done doing favors for all y'all. Stupid ass Toddy got me in this predicament. You sitting up. Oh, I can't even see him. You.
There's some details.
And Toddy. Toddy can't talk to me no more. You. Don't ever talk to me again in your life.
I'm gonna get the
Why is she cursing out Toddy? Poor Toddy.
trash out the street.
The officer
Now this bitch, did she throw all that trash out in the street like that?
cleans some of the trash off the street while they wait for a medical team to come and evaluate the victims.
Can you, ma'am, listen. It's crisis. It's crisis. It's not that.
So they trying to put the bitch in cuffs, and homeboy right here is like it's crisis. It's not that. So crisis, I guess they deal with mental health emergencies, right? They don't give a fuck about that, man. You said if you don't have a criminal record, date them. He ain't lying. I'm gonna have to show you the next clip after this. This was a different trip. I have to show you the next clip after this because he ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Listen.
Y'all all ugly. That's ugly. Your kids ugly. Y'all all ugly.
That way.
You're ugly. I'm not going nowhere. Leave me alone.
Come on. I'm not about to chase her now. I'm not chasing her, bro.
Yo, why the fuck? Like, yo, they gave her 999 chances, bro. She keep walking up to them fucking. I tell you this. This is Jersey. If this was fucking LA, bitch wouldn't be doing that, bro. Bitch would not be doing. Them was a different type of Mexican, bro. That's a different type of Mexican out there in LA. She wouldn't have been pulling all that shit. Nah, bro. Nah. She would have been. They would have formed on that bitch like fucking ants to a dead bug, nigga. They would have jumped on her ass and tore her ass up. This bitch, she running around a block, threatening people. I remember you, bitch. I'm gonna kill you, bitch, and all this shit. And this nigga like, nah, it's crisis. Nah, lock that bitch up, man. If it's a crisis situation, somebody having a mental health breakdown, you most definitely better put that bitch in some cuffs. And the crazy part, at least she got a reason. The mother bitches, they don't be having no type of crisis shit. That just really be them. They will wear the patients out of a fucking tree, nigga. They will wear the patients out of a tree. The tree will be like, all right, man, I'm done growing, but I ain't producing no more leaves. I'm tired of this bitch. Because this shit is just fucking nuts. Imagine you about to get off a 3 and it's 2:15 and they call you for this shit. You thinking it's a regular accident? All right, cool. It's a regular accident. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to get some IDs. I'm going to, fill out a little fucking report and they're going to be on their way. And you get there and it's this bitch. And it's this bitch. This is your 2:15 call. Yo, that's crazy, PJ. This is your 2:15 call. This bitch running around a block.
I'm not going nowhere. Leave me alone.
Come on. Look, I'm not about to chase her now. I'm not chasing her, bro.
That little fat bitch is fast, right?
It's crisis. It's crisis. It's crisis. It's crisis. It's crisis. It's crisis.
I don't need crisis.
Listen, yes you do.
I need to figure out my car.
Your car is done. Listen, go talk to my mans in the ambulance, please. Thank you.
I'm not going with y'all. Whatever y'all do, I'm not going with y'all. Leave me alone. Talk to me.
She needs medical attention.
You see that? I'm not going with y'all. She already used to that shit. She already know that they normally put that bitch on a little stretcher and take her ass to fucking psych ER. I used to work in Columbia Presbyterian down there in Manhattan, man. And there was a homeless shelter right across the street. And them motherfuckers would come in there. We had a 72-hour unit where they go in there and they fucking, the doctors see them and observe them for fucking 3 days. Yo. And that bitch is like, nah, I ain't going in there. Nah, bitch, you keep backing up. That's exactly where you're going.
She needs medical attention. All right, cool. She's a more sensible medical attention. And that way.
Don't call me again in your life. Stop calling.
So the cops is trying to do their job and restrain this bitch, put her in some type of cuffs, and dude keep telling them, nah, it's crisis, just leave her. This bitch is walking around. They ain't even searched her yet. They don't know what she got. If she had a knife and just wanted to wig out and stab that lady, she could have did it. Cause this nigga's like, nah, bro, she's crisis, bro. Come on, man. Fuck all that shit, man.
Thank you.
They not hurt.
Ma'am.
Y'all know anything about collision?
This way.
You Mexican?
This way. Thank you. Go over here with your friend.
Tell Donald Trump, get off of me.
Go to Charlie, your next step is going to be jail.
Leave me a ugly.
I hear you.
You're ugly.
But next step is going to be jail.
Here.
You got a license on you?
No, it's in my mom. I have
She'll see her license. She'll need her license. She don't want to accident. Mind your business.
She was a passenger in the... I'm trying to help. I'm truly actually trying to help.
Nothing. Get them locked up.
I feel so sorry for this little girl right here. You see this little girl right here, man? Look at her. Like, she's like, this shit is fucked up. Because if this was a black family and there was a Jew or a white person or Hispanic person and they was black and they come over there talking that, go back to Africa, you fucking monkey, you African, all that shit, they would have wanted fucking Al Sharpton, fucking, what's that nigga name with the hair? The one that do the boxing fights, man. That was with Mike Tyson. Oh, they want all the African old black niggas to come up and start a fucking riot. This bitch out here, fucking Mexican, go back to Mexico and all this shit. And you hear, and they just nice and they chilling. These people look really fucking decent, bro. And it's mainly females. You got 1, 2, 3 males over here. The rest is all females. Shit's fucked up, bro. Look at this shit. Don King, my man PJ. Yeah, thank you. They want Al Sharpton and Don King to come the fuck out. Look at this shit.
Nacimiento de ella.
Agosto 7, 2020. I can fix the shit today.
Facts. That's a fact. I want Maria. You know what I'm saying? I want Maria. You know, that's a black man's weakness, man. Motherfucking Maria. Latin joint? Bad Latin joint? Yes, man. We, black women really are beautiful. We got some beautiful black women, but 98% of them bitches is crazy, violent. They'll get you caught up. Yeah, we got some beautiful black women, but them Latin bitches. Oh. I was with a Dominican chick for like 6 years, nigga. It was amazing. Bitches argue too much, man. Just argue too much. But I hung in that motherfucker 6 years. Or I have a male relative that hate ghetto black women. Shit, you got a YouTube streamer that hate ghetto black. Everybody hate ghetto black women. But you'd be surprised how many motherfuckers love that shit. Oh, there's some young niggas that like that shit. They be like, yo, she ain't playing. Ha ha ha. Bro, you excited over that shit? You like that shit? Niggas be bugging. They can have it. I take a nice, quiet Maria. I remember I used to live in a Dominican neighborhood, right? And I noticed the difference in the way they dressed. Right, like the black chicks, they wore like what the niggas wore. I lived in a Dominican neighborhood. Them bitches came out. They always had their hair in a nice ponytail, a tight shirt and some like spandex pants with some little flip flops or something. Going to the store, just regular running errands. Always nice thighs, fat ass. A lot of them was in shape. Bitches was bad, bro. And I said, yo, this how they come out to the store? I'm like, man, the other chick, man, our chicks, they come out with a bonnet, you know what I'm saying? Pajamas and shit. And it's like just the difference even in attire was like, wow. I mean, yo, man, listen, man. Oh my God. Some bitches be so bad. And a girl I used to talk to, mad Dominican girl cousins, and I used to be like, oh my God, I'm here with all these pretty bitches. I'm like, man, this is you're fucking killing me here. I'm trying to be faithful and loyal and shit, and you just bringing all of these bad bitches around me, and they so friendly. I don't know if they trying to give me some pussy on the side or if this is just how they act. I'm just like, yo, it's like, this is my cousin, so and so. This is my sister, and I'm just like, they all want to fix you a plate, and they all want to. I'm like, oh, nigga, stop it, stop it. Yeah, but I tell you, a lot of Dominicans, a lot of Dominicans, they don't like blacks. But if her family didn't like blacks, man, them motherfuckers could have fooled me, bro. They treated me better than my own motherfucking family. And you can't maintain that shit for 6 years straight. They were like, they actually were like my family, bro. Like it was a real dope fucking experience. That's why like a lot of other cultures, I don't hate other cultures like that, because I've had very good experiences with a lot of different cultures, bro. And so I'm like, nah, man, I can't say nothing bad about Dominicans. I can't shit on them. Nah, I can't, bro, because I was around them. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I went to a store and I didn't know Spanish. You feel me? But I remember I bought a soda, and I think the nigga upped the price on me. So I went back upstairs and I told my girl, I said, yo, how much they charge for a soda down there? So she was like, oh, it should be like so and so and so. I'm like, why? How much they charge? I told her how much they charge, and she was like, oh, nah, we going back down there. Fuck that. And I was like, nah, babe, it's all right. Chill. It's all right. Now I know, what I'm dealing with. Don't worry about it. I ain't trying to cause no shit, none of that. Plus, I don't feel like walking back to the store. But they like their culture's different, bro. I know. Oh my God. Yeah, man, shit is fucked up, bro. They were like this whole Mega Thee Stallion shit. The way this shit is happening, and the way you see the sisterhood going at Tory, and they don't care about the evidence and all that. Like that shit really, it's fucked up. I was arguing with not even arguing. I was talking to some bitch on Threads, and she was like, "Oh, it's another angry black man. That's why I stay away from y'all. I was gonna curse her out, tell her some shit. I was like, you know what? Same here. Spread the word to all your bitches. Stay away from us. Stay away from us. That's all you gotta do. You don't like us that motherfucking bad. Stop getting pregnant by us. Stop fucking us. Say no to the meat. Say no to the meat. You don't like us? Yo, in like 50 years, we gonna be so diluted, bro. Like, that's why, you know, I see people, you know, all the community and the black man, that shit is done, bro. We're not gonna come back from this. Mark my words. 10 years, you'll be like, man, I'm gonna be that nigga Big West on fucking YouTube. It's a YouTube streamer nigga. He said that we ain't gonna never come back from this. That nigga was right. Yeah, we ain't gonna come back from this, bro. Because first of all, men have woken up to the game. Men have woken up. Everything is done. Niggas don't want to get married. They see about that marriage shit. They see about fucking letting them in your area, and everything. I don't know what to call it, right? But if you take all these platforms and you put something out on a platform, right? Say TikTok. Say a chick make a TikTok. Oh yeah, hate black men. Fuck them niggas. We don't need them. We don't want them. Somebody's gonna take that TikTok and they're gonna share it, right? They might got a couple thousand subscribers. They're gonna share it. Then they're gonna post it on another platform. Then it's gonna get shared on that platform. Then they're gonna post it on another platform, Twitter, X. They're gonna share it on that. Then they're gonna post it on another platform, YouTube, Rumble. That one video is gonna get shared amongst so many people. And another bitch does it, and it's the same thing. So right now, what we're saying, this is the reaction to all of the shit that they done spread, all the hate that they done spread. They're like, oh, you know, nobody's coming to the dating events, and nobody's coming to the speed date, whatever dating shit they have. And the man ain't coming, or a dude was in the bar, a guy complimented me, but that was it. He didn't ask my number. Like, nah, nigga, it's not going to. You lucky they complimented you. But we hear what you say. If I get Maria, if I get Maria, I'm getting a margarita. Yo, there was a saying, I'm gonna be drinking margaritas and eating senoritas. I'm gonna be drinking margaritas and eating senoritas. I said, oh shit. I mean, yo, Spanish girls got some good pussy, bro. I don't know if I think it's good just because I don't know if it's a mind thing. Maybe it's a mind thing, but they got some good pussy, bro. Hey, like the whole experience, the whole shit is just different. The experience is different. The moan is everything is just different and it's lit, bro. It's lit. It's just like, yo. Oh man, let's get back to the crazy bitch. Crazy.
I make 20 police officers.
That's good. You want to give me some money?
Yeah, I am ugly.
There you go.
Mr. Ugly, I spit on you.
Don't do that.
You're ugly. That's the thing. Go back to that side.
Eso está en la respuesta más. Y caminando aquí, ¿verdad? Okay.
Mexicans will be all right too. They just ain't got no ass, bro. Mexicans is all right. They just don't got no ass. I seen this fine Mexican bitch. I went to go pick my kid up from school one day, and there was this Mexican bitch, but the bitch had all these fucking tattoos. She looked like the bitch that they be drawing on motherfuckers. You know the Mexican bras that they be drawing, that they be tattooing motherfuckers with? Mad pretty with the tattoos and all that. She looked like that bitch. And I'm just looking at this bitch like, but I didn't, I was kind of intimidated a little bit. Cause I'm like, yo, is this like a gang, bitch? Like, I don't want I don't want no beef with a bunch of Mexican niggas, you know what I'm saying? Gang shit. But that bitch is bad. I mean, this bitch she was tatted up, but that bitch was bad, bro. And I'm just like, yo, bitch. All the motherfucking tattoo. And in my head, I'm like, yo, she probably make banging ass Mexican food. That bitch probably make banging tacos and all kind of shit. Rice and beans probably hitting. I'm just like, damn. And she probably could make margaritas. Catch a whole, man, they got a whole, woo. But a lot of them don't be having no ass. It's a certain one. They got different, like how blacks, you got blacks, then you got Caribbean blacks and shit like that, right? Them, they got, it's a different one of them. They're taller, and some of them got bodies. Yeah. They got different types of them motherfuckers. You got the real short ones, and then you got like this other one. I don't know what happened in that ancestral line, who somebody fucked them and made different ones. But yo, some of them is just like bad, but this bitch was bad, bro. Most of them are so masculine that you would be guilty. Yeah, bro. Like, really, for real. If you like a broad that like, there was this one Chicago rapper bitch, and it was this white boy doing a documentary, so he was over there talking to her. So he's like, so like, what kind of guy is like for you? Like, what kind of guys? Bitch was like, I like a dreadhead felon. I said, this bitch was talking about how she beat bitches up, how she used to choke out her man. That's why she broke up with him, because she choked him out. She need a nigga. She need like a rough nigga. I'm like I could handle that, but why? I can't even sleep sound around you. You know what I'm saying? I can't even sleep soundly around you. You might try to fucking kill me in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? All that you trying, man. Well, I'm gonna put your jaw in your pocket, bitch. You gonna be mad. So I can't even sleep around you now. So I wouldn't even fuck with a broad like that.
The suspect's mental condition only seems to get worse as more onlookers come out to spectate. Deputies come to a realization that they'll need to step in and arrest her momentarily, as she shows no sign of calming down anytime soon.
I don't want to fight with her. She's going to crisis, bro. But we're not about to...
You know what? She hit somebody, bro.
Who she hit?
No, you don't know what she's going to do. You got to control.
Now, do you hear what the sensible cop is saying? He's like, yo, she's going to fucking hit somebody, bro. Because he keeps saying, oh, you know, she's crisis, bro. You can't do that. Man, fuck that. Listen to him. Because the black dude said, I don't want to fight with her. You see that? I don't want to fight with her, bro.
And arrest her momentarily, as she shows no sign of calming down anytime soon.
I don't want to fight with her. She's going to crisis, bro. But we're not about to...
You know what? She hit somebody, bro.
Who she hit?
No, you don't know what she's going to do. You got to control.
Let her act crazy, bro. We just get told, bro.
Nah, that's bad policing, Pop. That's bad policing, Pop. Like I said, if that bitch pulled out a fucking shank and ran over and stabbed that bitch, all y'all niggas would be in trouble. And that's what this dude is worried about. He like, yo, if she go over there and punch that bitch in her fucking face and she bleeding and leaking, that's a lawsuit. Cause when they watch this body cam and they see this bitch all over here dancing and all this shit, acting crazy, and y'all didn't restrain her earlier, it's gonna be a problem.
Better act crazy, bro. We just get told, bro.
Oh, I thought that bitch was fat. She ain't fat.
Told, bro.
She got some big ass titties. This shit is probably dirty and stinking, sweaty and shit up under them titties, man. I know her feet dirty as a motherfucker. Her feet is black. Them damn. That's one thing I hate about when chicks wear them goddamn them fucking flip flops and sandals outside. They feet be black.
Oh, she's clearly out of her mind.
Go to Mexico! Go to Mexico! Go to Mexico! Go to Mexico! Look where you live at! Look where your house! I got to live you and your mom put together!
You, car.
No. How about that? I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah, bro. Listen. You see this right here? Positive Journey, they strong as hell. Bro. That's why I said you put their jaw in their pocket. You gotta hit them, bro. Let me tell you, I used to live next door. One of my next door neighbors, he was a big time goon and shit. And his sisters was crazy, bro. Sisters was crazy. You know, he got this one sister named Gina, black chick. And I remember Gina was fighting with a girl in the next building over, and I'm looking out my window. Gina was fighting with Kia. And Kia's father came out and punched Gina in the face, bro. Bang. I saw it. Gina said, I said, oh. This grown man, this dude, he had to be like, he was probably like in his 40s, like me. Rock that bitch. Boom. And she was just, I said, oh. Yo, he ain't take her out with that one. He ain't take her out with that one, bro. How the fuck he ain't take her out with that one? I'm looking out the window, then I see her brother. Her brother was a big ass nigga too. Big Rob. Walking up the path. I said, oh, Rob gonna kill this nigga. Oh, yeah, Rob gonna kill this nigga. Yeah, man, that's what they do. I said, that's what they do. Rob gonna kill him. But Rob was cool as shit. Rob saved my life, man. That nigga saved my life, man. I was 16 years old. And my pops was coming over to do some damage, bro. We got into an argument over the phone over some sneakers. And that nigga was coming over to fight. My pops was in the Vietnam War, and he worked corrections. Then he was loose in the head. I said, yo. I saw Rob. I said, yo, Rob. Yo, I need to talk to you, bro. He's like, what's up? I said, yo, I need to hold something, man. So he looked at me. He said, for who? He asked me for who? Because niggas was shooting each other in the project. So I guess he wanted to know, did I want to shoot one of his men? I said, for my pops. And he looked at me and he was like, yo, if it was for anybody else, I would, but you're going to regret that. I'll never forget that nigga told me that, bro. That nigga said, you going to regret that. And I wasn't going to shoot my pops. But I figured like, yo, like maybe if I pull it out, he'll see it and he'll leave me alone. Cause my pops was abusive. Maybe he'll leave me alone, but now that I'm a grown man thinking about it, it wouldn't have went like that. Cause he carried too. So me pulling out on him, that nigga probably, man, next thing you know, I would have been running on a run. My mom wouldn't have known what was going on. She'd have seen the shit on the news. That dude saved my life, B. I remember years later, I hit him up on Facebook. I hit him up on Facebook. This was after I started corrections. I hit him up on Facebook and I was like, yo, man, I never got to thank you, bro. He was like, yo, don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. That nigga saved my life. Yeah, but Kia father punched Gina in the face hard. And that bitch just, I said, oh. So when you say this shit right here, they strong as that, yeah. Yeah, man. Yo, you gotta hit him, bro. You gotta hit him. That will fuck you up. Cause you sleeping on him. Oh, it's a bitch. Nah, she ain't gonna do nothing. Listen, man, you got him. Gotta lay. That's why you don't even argue with him, because you're gonna have to do that. Biggins, I call him a Biggins. Like that bitch, that's a Biggins. You have to lay that bitch out, man. You have to ping. You have to hit it twice.
You watching the orders? No, but we pulled up.
He said, you watched her do all this? Sarge walking up like, what the fuck's going on?
You watching the orders? No, but we pulled up. It was already in the street. 515. Lock her up for this.
Custom braids too, damn it. Get your ass in there, Christian.
Calm down. Okay.
Can't leave back here.
Who can't?
Open the window. What's wrong with you?
Let me get the keys.
Oh, ugly. Ugly, back to you. I remember faces. I remember you. I remember you ugly. The kid's ugly, and you're ugly. Die. Go back to Mexico.
For Northeast, eligible.
You want to get a face for me? Yeah! Ugly! Yeah! I'm gonna f*** you up!
262 dispatch for code 4, you can release the air.
Now! Hey! Take me there now! I need my money. Nobody here make more money than me. Nobody in this car make more money than me.
335.
Nobody in this jail make more money than me.
Yes, sir.
Step out. Step out. I'm
not the one. I'm not the one for real. Tell me that.
Thank you. This way. Thank you.
We're going by tomorrow. We're going by tomorrow.
Excuse me, step away from the car.
Why you put your name?
Thank you.
Idiot.
Thank you.
My slide is broke.
That's fine. All right, well, we'll take it with us.
I gotta walk on no shoes. We're going by tomorrow.
That's cool.
And I'm with the car. Thank you for that. What's your name? Where we going? Officer what?
Officer Yeldell, badge number 6545.
I already know your first my last name.
Yo, she's crazy, bro. And she probably and somebody is gonna go and make a fucking baby with her.
That's all I need to know.
Yeldell is my last name.
You wanna be bold? Let me know where you live at. So make it quick.
Is my name.
Let me know where you live at. So make it quick. You'll be going by tomorrow. You ain't it.
This way.
That's
cool.
Ain't no cool. You'll be gone.
Have a seat.
All y'all. Stop pushing me around. What's wrong with you? Back the f up. What? But you can't.
Stand in the
box.
Stand in the box. Stand in the box. Stand up.
Get off.
Stand in the box.
I bet you I'll be out of here. No charge.
That's not gonna happen. Spin
It's
around.
gonna happen.
Spin around for me.
It's gonna happen. I bet you. And if not, there's something else that I got caught up for.
What's
No
up?
word.
Let me get the keys. I'm going in the box. The keys? Yeah, I'm about to put it away. You good? I can't hear it. I said I'm putting it right. I'm not dealing with this, man.
Oh, well, yeah.
No, I got. What's your name?
Tamia Lakeisha Jones.
No racial slurs.
Shut up.
But it said Tamia Nakia Jones, nigga. Tamia Lakeisha. Let me see if I can find this bitch somewhere. What she been up to? Hold on. Let me see something. This the bitch. Oh no, that's a different bitch. God damn. There's a lot of Tamia Lakeisha Joneses that did some fucked up shit. That's probably a bad name to name your kid. Damn. Is this the same bitch? Let me see. This ain't the same bitch, right? Bitch robbing Walmart. She from Jersey. Is this the same bitch? Hold on. She look like she getting a lot of trouble, man. She look her ass always getting in trouble. Is that the same bitch? Let me see.
No racial slurs.
Shut up.
Spell your middle name.
I don't have my middle name. I literally don't.
I'm not surprised. What's your last name?
Jones.
Jones.
I don't like my mom. Mexican?
Is that the same bitch? I think that's the same bitch. Nah. The nose is different. Nah, it's a different nose. They all look alike, man. Nah, that ain't her, right? Nah, I don't know. I don't fuck. They all look alike, bro. They all fucking look alike, bro. They all look alike, man. All right, we'll get rid of that. Now, my man said that they'll get you into that if you don't got a record that you'll get one fucking with them. And I was like, yo, he ain't lying. This is the prime example of that shit right here.
No, get away from us! Get away from us!
Please. Stop. That's enough.
Watch this incredibly childish brat turn a night out with her boyfriend into jail time after she has too much to drink and starts a fight with him in public for no
I got a good one for y'all, kid.
No reason at all.
Talk to her real quick. Over somewhere else.
Excuse me.
Oh man, just talk to me real quick.
Ma'am.
Listen. You guys are sitting there screaming and yelling.
I'm sorry, that's me.
And it looks like there's a fight.
There was no fight.
You guys are not fighting.
No fight.
I'm sorry.
Ma'am,
Listen.
can I come talk? Can you come talk to me, please?
We gotta let you guys talk separately.
Ma'am.
Listen, wait.
And that'll be the end of it. Listen,
Why?
You gotta talk to her separately.
Why?
Because
We
that's
don't
it.
have to.
Yes, we do.
Listen, I'm on my way.
Let her go. You gotta speak to her separately.
Come, can I just speak to you on the side, please?
Man, it's gonna be.
Why?
Man, if nothing is wrong,
Nothing
it's gonna
is
be
wrong.
over and done with very shortly. You just gotta make sure everything's okay. That's all we're doing. Go talk to this officer right here.
Ma'am.
Sorry. My Uber's waiting.
But we have to talk to you.
My Uber's waiting right now.
I hear you.
It's.
I hear you.
Listen, she found herself.
No, you cannot.
I was.
Not walk away right now.
Ma'am.
Nobody's walking
Can I
away
just
anywhere
talk to you?
right now.
Ma'am.
That's okay. That's all right.
Ma'am.
Baby,
I just want to ask you some questions, and that's it.
Baby. Listen, we had a bad experience already. Last time. So listen, cops. Okay, listen. No.
I'll hear you out first. I'll hear you out first.
Just like the same situation. It's like deja vu. I'm trying to tell you. We live in East Orange. Okay. And we got close proximity to cops before. And somebody said some crazy thing in the case. And we got close proximity to cops. And the whole time a cop attacked her and pushed her down to the curb. But she still has a bruise on her scar. Like,
man, what's your name? What's your name, man? All right, listen.
Now
this female officer right
now, this tall cop, he don't want to hear none of that shit, right? And they all want to jump on the man. They wanna form on this nigga here. It's beat a nigga ass day, and they trying to use her as the catalyst. This is what I think, right? But they soon find out that this bitch is bonkers.
here, where we all have our body cameras on. We're just here to talk. I want you to hear us out real quick, because we need to talk to you separately. You can't really walk away from the scenario right now.
Why?
Because we saw you guys.
Because you were yelling.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
We want to make sure.
So you can't yell. So you can't yell at that bitch was yelling her ass off. They not really gonna give him no leeway like they was giving that broad, right? The nigga can't yell. He said, "Nah, you can't walk away from this, man. Nah, because you were yelling and you can't yell at her." What the fuck? What?
I apologize.
Can I talk to you right here, please?
I promise you.
Are you okay? Can I have your name?
No.
No? All right. So what happened? Because I seen him screaming.
It was me. Honestly, I'm drunk as hell. We just came. I was screaming at him, saying that he was cheating, and he was screaming at me, saying that he loved me. That's it.
So that's it. It was because of her. Right? They was out. You know what I'm saying? Probably some chick fucking said hi, waitress or some shit, and this bitch got upset. And he's like, "Nah, I love you. I will never cheat on you, baby." And this bitch is nuts.
Because I didn't hear you screaming. I just heard him screaming.
No, it's just because I have a soft voice. It's okay. He gets very passionate. So, no.
Can I have your name and your date of birth? It's just for my rounds book.
That ain't help. He gets very passionate. Now it look like she making excuses for him and she's a victim. Like, that did not help.
I respect you. I love you. What you're doing. No.
I'm calm. Just what are you doing? I'm waiting. I'm just trying to go see if I'm about something else that happened. I'm still trying to understand it too. You know what I'm saying? Just be a little bit, so it's okay. It's going to be okay. I'm just trying to get a little Uber. Oh no! All right. Like, damn, I love you. Like that's all. So what's the argument over? Huh? So what's the argument over?
This nigga wants to know what the argument is over. You know, you like, you know, I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And me, I always, you know, I'm always, you know, I'm a male advocate, you know, ex-law enforcement too. But when I see bullshit, man, I gotta call it out. What man would make you would be guilty of bestiality. Fucking a goddamn hyena. And that's the thing, like, they look very unassuming. Like, you would think that, oh man, she can't do nothing. She's a little dainty woman. Nigga, she will tear your life upside down. And she might have tore his upside down because they stopped showing him after a while. But when they took her, he was left there with the cops.
Okay. It's nothing serious. Nothing serious at all. Okay. All right. So listen. Like, I've been with some girls for I've been with them for 5 years. Yeah. I hear you. All right. Listen. Like, I'm just trying to get home. I have a who was driving like she walked the opposite way of where it was at. So I was trying to get good.
All right. If that's all it was, that's all it was. I just need you to know.
I'm just trying to get. Why? Like,
because
what?
we gotta make sure that.
No, what to make sure for what? That's not that.
Now, I was a CO. I wasn't a cop. Okay. When I was in the Air Force, I was law enforcement. I was LE, but I never came across this type of situation, so I don't know. In jail is different. You need everybody's name and everybody's booking case number, because you got to write an incident report because you were called to an area. So we have to know what happened when you got there. So we need the names of who you spoke to, and this, that, and the third. So in the street, maybe it's the same. But I know sometimes they will take your name right there and run the shit. See if you got warrants. See if you got, you know, any prior domestic, because this is domestic. So all that shit's gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? But they were trying to get him. I don't really think they cared about her too much. I really feel like they wanted to get him jammed up.
That's not necessary. Please.
So let me explain something to you.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. That's not about rights. Like, it wasn't called in. You guys are boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Yes. I see you. I see you right there.
You have to stay here.
No.
Yeah. Nothing's gonna happen to you. I'm just talking.
No, they tried to jump him last time.
Who tried to jump him?
The cops tried to jump him last time. Can you stay here?
So what happened last time? Do they constantly get into it and get the cops called on them and shit like that? Like,
that's not cool, bro. Maybe you have to give more information. It's no.
Because he didn't do nothing. He was literally all y'all 1, 2, 3 men. He was screaming about how much he loves me.
Stop it. No, it's okay, baby. It's okay. No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
I don't understand. You're like, yo, just give him your fucking name, bro. Just give him your name. I was talking to my kid's mom. We were watching this shit. I'm like, yo. She's like, nah, you don't got to give him your name. And listen, I said, all right, if you don't have to give him your name, and you ain't got nothing going on, why would you go through all of this bullshit? Because they're trying to bait you. So why would you go through it? You need to, if your rights were violated, go through with the shit. Let them do, whatever the fuck they got to do. They want to take it away, and then see if you have a case. But for you to be wrong, but for you to be strong, and yeah, you're right. They're probably taking advantage of it. But do you want to get fucked up and go to jail, or do you want to go home that night and then see if you have a case with a law firm? That's like the meat and potatoes of it. Yeah, your rights could quite possibly be violated. It's on a fucking what do you call that shit? Body cam. All right, cool. Call your lawyer. Hey, listen, do I have a case with this? They pulled me and my girl over. They hopped out on us. They want us to know what we were arguing about. They asked me for my name and this and that, and all of these things. Did like was that necessary? And then see if you have a case. But if you like no, and then you want to fight with them, it's just going to make your day worse. I be trying to tell people how to get to go home. Oh, you want my name? All right, yo, my ID's in my back right pocket. All right. And the ID, boom, boom, there you go. Like, because as my mom used to say back in the day, she says, learn how to rob the devil. That's what she used to say. Learn how to rob the devil. You know what he want to do. You rob that nigga so he can't do it. And it's the same thing with this type of situation. Right?
Can we go home, please?
You caused her distress. She wasn't even crying before y'all came up. Like y'all.
She was definitely crying.
I wasn't
she
crying.
was not crying. No, she just didn't
Watch,
wanna
be
be
careful
bothered
with the
from-
steps. She's gonna fall. She's gonna fall back from the steps.
But I feel like y'all not are able to
All
do
right,
this.
they're not free to leave.
Why are we free to leave?
Because
Stop
we are
it.
investigating. Do not put your hands down.
Oh shit.
Ma'am.
Why? So y'all could jump me? No, get away from us! Get away from us! Everyone needs to get away from us! No, get away! Don't touch him!
Listen, take
Baby,
a break. Relax.
Please. Baby, please, just
Step
please
back.
stop.
Are you involved? All right, back away a little bit.
Oh yeah, yo, shout out to this guy right here. Shout out to this brother right here. He actually came up. I like the way he did this. He wasn't talking shit. He calmly, quietly pulled his phone out and recorded the whole incident.
All right, just back away a little bit over there. All right, I don't want you to get involved over here in this.
Baby, I know you can't. I know. I understand this. Please, I'm here.
Ma'am,
I'm
listen.
here.
Okay.
I'm here. No, I'm
listen.
serious. Y'all doing too much right now.
No, we're not. We need to gather information. This is an investigation.
This is crazy!
It's just your
This is-
name
no,
for your round
fuck
number.
that! No!
Baby, just
They don't
just
let-
chill. Just come
No,
here.
this
just
is
come here.
crazy!
Just please, just come here. This is a tough time of the year for her. Like honestly.
See, all this shit stemmed from childhood. You treat these people like fucking kids their whole life, and you let them do whatever. As soon as they start crying, then you ease up on them, so they grow up with that. They seen that shit with their moms, right? Oh, once I do this or do that, people are going to leave me alone, and this and that. Nah, man, this is accountability. This is the real world, and they've babied females throughout the whole of society. And they made it bad for some women, they made it bad for good women, and they put the spotlight on them by doing this shit. They're all fucking crazy. And we about to see what happens to her.
I understand that. We're not asking you for a lot. We're asking for basic information.
Listen, baby, just come
Basic
here.
information.
Baby, just come. Baby, please, just come here.
I didn't even call 911.
I know,
I said 911.
Baby, just please.
I'm about to look up the law.
Baby.
I'm about to look up the
They
law.
can't detain us. They cannot detain us.
All right, so let's go. So don't touch me.
We did not tell you to leave. Stop.
Where are
Stop.
you?
Please.
No,
Please.
Stop.
No, baby, please, stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Stop.
Baby,
We're going to put you in handcuffs if you don't stop.
Stop!
Stop! That's enough! That's enough! That's enough!
Stop!
If you stop, I will let you go.
No, stop!
Oh, she bit me! She's under arrest.
Oh, this dumb bitch, bro. She just bit the cop, bro. She kicking cops and she biting cops. It's like, yo, you're going down, son.
I'll let you go.
No, stop!
Oh, she bit me! She's under arrest. She's under arrest.
No, stop!
She
Please.
bit me!
Please, no!
She's under arrest. Let her go or you're going to be arrested too.
Sir.
Let her go.
Let go. Let go.
What
you mean? I can't let go. No,
She's under arrest. Put her in cuffs. Put her in cuffs.
No, bro, please, stop.
What kind of fucking submission pose is this?
What the No! Like, we just chilling. No, stop.
2-7. We have one female 10-25.
No, bro. What you mean?
Stand up.
No, that's not cool. That's not cool.
Now, I believe that they were baiting him here with this.
Search her. Search her.
This is not full cool, bro.
Stop it, you're okay now. Justin, you're okay now. Justin.
My man over there in the cut.
Stop, you're okay now, please. Stop it.
Yo, bro, stop, bro.
At least I didn't get hurt this time, okay?
Why?
That bitch said at least. She said at least I ain't get hurt this time. Yo, bro, what the fuck, man? You can't, I can't be with no chick that's just like, that just flies off. I need a bitch that's calm as me, B. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be calm, you gotta be chill. You gotta know how to talk to motherfuckers, man. This shit is crazy, man. Terminated correct, Keisha, that turned me down. Thank God. Yo, man. Oh, shit.
Baby, chill out.
Bit me right on my hand.
Justin, stop it. You'll be okay. Just go home.
Now, she done caused all of this shit. Now she's like all calm. She's like, baby, just calm down. Like I'm good. Just go home. What the fuck? Why couldn't you control yourself 38 seconds ago? Now you calm. You got the cuffs on you. Now you calm. Why you couldn't have calmed down 38 seconds ago when you was kicking and biting police? What's wrong with you?
It's okay.
Disorderly conduct, ag assault.
Justin, stop, please. Please just go home and Justin, please. Justin, please go home.
Now we need his information.
No, Justin.
You know what this nigga information is? Oh my God.
I don't have no.
All right, but I still have to search you. That's my job.
Ow, I was trying to help her. Why are you so mean to me? Why are you being so mean?
It's because you kicking.
I'm sorry I bit you, officer, but I was trying to help her.
You are not to move at all. Whatsoever.
Justin, just go. Justin, go home.
Stop moving.
I'm sorry, bro.
Justin.
This nigga right here. No, he ain't telling us. I swear to God, bro.
Stop it, please. Stop it. Baby, please stop it.
Bring it down a level.
Stop it, Justin. Stop it. Breathe. It's okay. Justin, breathe.
I need your information.
Just breathe, okay?
Because you guys are screaming in the middle of the night at each other.
Just calm down, baby. It's okay.
No, but this.
Justin, it's okay.
That guy right there, he Italianized stuff, bro. Stop playing with that guy right there.
Please.
And the Scully. Like,
Lee!
please.
Justin, please, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm telling you, it's my fucking bad. It's my
No,
fucking
no,
bad.
it's not your fault.
No, honestly,
Justin, it's not
I should
your
never
fault.
raise my voice at you like that.
We had
Honestly,
two arguing with female, started to act disorderly, tried to calm her down, and she bit me in the hand.
Chill, baby, chill, just chill, baby.
I know.
Chill.
It's my fault. I know. It's okay. Just go home and be calm.
Bro, I ain't about to go. What the f*** you talking about? What the f*** you talking about?
Can you take that bag off her?
This nigga stressed, kid. This nigga is stressed. Do you see him? Head, face in palm. Face planted in his palms. Because he's like, yo, look at this. Look at this. This nigga's like, yo, this shit is crazy. Because it's out of his control. If he'd have had a cool, calm, collective shorty, she short, petite, pretty, and all that. Right? It's actually a pretty bitch. She's pretty. Cool, short, cool, pretty, slim, in shape, nice looking, and all that. But cause havoc. You know what I'm saying? Was bugging this nigga about him fucking with some other bitches. And he like, yo, I love you. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? She's like, no, you don't. He's like, yo, I love you. He raised his voice. Now the cops is on this nigga. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Watch how they form on him.
Can you take that bag off her? Or no?
I'm sorry, Josh.
Does it? Can you unclip it here? I think you could just unclip it off the thing. And you broke the skin.
All I wanted to do is make sure everyone's all right. Can you not be so aggressive with me, please?
I'm not being aggressive with you. I've been nothing but gentle with you, and you decided to bite us.
Why are you being like that? I didn't bite us. And
You're right. You bit me. I have this mark on my knuckles.
On a mistake, and I apologize, but you don't have to be so aggressive with me. I'm not fighting you.
You were fighting.
The fuck? Yo, what is it, man? It got, women ain't used to be like this, bro. They ain't used to be like this. Like this extra little crazy shit. I really think they got some mental, I think there's a mental health crisis that has not really been identified yet. And I don't know if it was food, I don't know if it was the goddamn weave, the fucking hair products. Something got in these motherfuckers that made them a little extra crazy, bro. Because their rationale, I didn't bite us. He's like, yeah, you bit me. She's like, yeah, but you don't have to be aggressive with me. You bit me. I'm gonna have to get a tetanus shot because of your crazy ass. What are you talking about?
Like that. I didn't bite us. And
you're right. You bit me. I have this mark on my knuckles.
On a mistake, and I apologize, but you don't have to be so aggressive with me. I'm not fighting you.
You were fighting us. You were kicking.
I was, yeah.
And slapping in our direction.
Oh, because you're audio recording, and I didn't mean to. I told you to please stay away from us, and you...
It's the weed, bro. Didn't they say there was some kind of chemicals in that shit? In the fucking weave, the Asians was dipping that shit in some kind of fucking liquid chemical, and it's fucking their head up.
Kept grabbing me
because you started kicking at us to get away from you.
Yeah, why did you?
Because we were asking.
This thing gonna end up getting hurt fucking with her because she's not stable, and it's gonna get him jammed up.
You for basic information, and you chose to overreact.
Well, for my name.
Yes, we need your name.
Why?
Yeah, this nigga said she wanted to taste zaddy. Let me sneak a little biting tongue in on this head, on this white meat. Oh shit. Look at her. This bitch is crazy, man. Oh man.
Because you two were yelling at each other, and we are investigating.
Look at this little fucking midget over here. You see that? What the fuck is this gonna do? What is this, bro? What the fuck is this? That's a partner? This bitch is like 4'10", 4'9". What the hell is she doing on a police force?
Whether you two were in the middle of a fight.
She can't even open a goddamn car door.
We're yelling at each other, and we are investigating whether you two were in the middle of a fight.
That doesn't mean you need our
Yes,
name.
it does.
No, it doesn't, sir.
It exactly means that.
Hoboken.
It's okay. Calm down. It's okay.
Let me go on the other side and get them.
All you have to do is give us your name.
I don't want to.
It's not a matter of want to. You have to.
I got jumped by 4 cops, so
Okay,
no, I
but
didn't
we have our
want
cameras
to.
on. It's not a matter
They
of
had
want to.
cameras on too, sir.
We've been nothing but nice to you.
No, they.
We, not them. I understand that you're upset from a past experience.
I'm not upset.
But
I was sent to the hospital.
Sit back a little bit.
Because of it.
Sit back a little bit. We need to get the seatbelt on you.
Okay.
I'm not mad at you. I just wish you didn't bite me.
I didn't need to, but it's not fine. It's fine. Thank you for putting my seatbelt on.
What the hell is
Am I
this?
going to Hoboken or North?
You're going to Hoboken Police Department.
Okay.
What is this?
Okay.
Why is this off?
Okay. Oh, it's
I don't
broken?
know. I guess. She's got one on. She's fine. All right. Just sit back and relax.
Okay.
Can we transfer the HP? If you want information from there.
She's so smart. Like, bro, like she works at a fucking bank. Are you serious?
Listen.
Like this is not even. This is fucking a misunderstanding. Like, bro, that was my fucking fault. It's my fault, but why she gotta be punished? Like, I approached the situation too.
Bro, she kicked the cop, bro. And then she bit another one. Like, I don't understand why people act like they ain't just see what the fuck they saw. Like, you were right there. Tommy, my nigga Tommy, yo. Tommy. A lot of motherfuckers don't like Tommy, man. Tommy funny as a motherfucker. And that nigga be right. He be 1,000% right, bro. Yo. I was so mad when they kicked that nigga off of YouTube, man. He on Rumble. I don't really be on Rumble like that, but Tommy Sotomayor said that being a ghetto black woman should be considered a mental illness. Wow. I hope she doesn't bite the... Yo. You could tell she ain't used to ass whoopings, bro. Jackson Street. That's where that shit, 327 Jackson Street. Bro. Crazy.
Too crazy.
You're not trying to punish anybody in this scenario.
But you do. I wish it was somebody else.
You guys are screaming on the side of the road.
I know that, but you approached too aggressively for no reason. We was chilling. We was telling we was good.
But let me help you understand something. She's still, at the end of the day, she's
No, it's
still
not
kicking at us, and she still bit me.
See.
All right, don't get in the street. So if she's never been arrested, she'll probably be released before the end of the day. If she's never been arrested, then it'll take a couple hours and she'll be released.
So I can go over there and wait for her to be released, right?
We're not going to let you inside of headquarters,
Can I
no.
go there and get her out?
You can wait outside of her. You can wait outside, but we're not going to let you inside.
I can wait outside headquarters?
Yeah, you can go there and there's going to be a bell when you open up the first door. Ring the bell, let them know what you're there for, and they'll tell you what to do from there.
Give me 1 second. Stay right here. All right, I'm gonna search you again, okay? Can you stand right here? Stand around. Right there. All right, I'm gonna remove one of the handcuffs. Put your hand on the wall when I do that, okay? Give me 1 second after I remove it. All right, put your hand on the wall. Put your leg down, please.
Only because of the vampire issue.
She had 2 jackets on.
Put your hands on the wall.
So she probably one of them bitches that's always cold and shit.
You ever been arrested before?
No, never arrested.
All right, put your hands on the wall.
Oh, yes, when I was 16.
Okay.
In the cop situation.
Turn on, please. Can you bend over a little bit, and then I'm gonna just.
Bend over.
All right, stand up, please.
The address that was given to us, the 220 Adams 30 is a medical call elderly patient. The 221 Adams 30 comes back overdoses.
All right. Sit down, please. Do you have handcuffs? Please.
See, that's the pretty bitch, man. She pretty, man. She just fucking nuts.
Just give me one hand, okay?
Okay. Let me take off you. Can I have your shoes, please? How old are you? 28? Yeah. Let me see the bottom of your foot.
They sweated.
That's all
Got the mismatched socks on.
The suspect was charged with disorderly conduct, obstructing justice, and battery of an officer. Let us know what you thought about this video in the comments, and be sure to subscribe for more never-before-seen arrest footage.
Gots to be more careful. Gots to be more careful, Pop. All right. Shannon Sharpe shit. The club that shit was crazy. So I want to tell you about this crazy bitch here. This is the craziest fucking story. All right, why they should not have. Why I believe they shouldn't have females and yeah, she cute, but she'll fuck your life up. She 28, so she gonna be like that for the rest of her fucking life. Nuts. She ain't get no help. You know, she probably ain't on no medication. She just fucking bonkers. Right? Now, this is a story of a lovely lady who was bringing up 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold like their mother. The youngest one in curls. All right. So this right here, my jail shame. I knew he was a rapist. Says prison guard who smuggled Calpol syringe into jail in bid to get pregnant with Lag's sperm. So this lady right here, who was married, of course, they're always married. She works in a jail. And she thought it would be a good idea to fall in love with a grapist and try to have his baby, even though she was married. So Sherry Ann Saddington, 29 years old, became obsessed with exceptionally dangerous Bradley Trengrove, right? After he was moved to another place. All right. Now this chick, there's some Brads. Brads would be like, yo, man, yeah, she's all right, man. I wouldn't mind having a bitch like that. But if a chick wants to work in a prison, bro, you kind of got to look at that. The same way you got to look at a dude who wants to be a gynecologist. I never could understand why a guy would want to be a gynecologist. Why would a guy want to work around pussies all day? Like, especially in that area. The sick pussies, the smelly pussies, the infected pussies. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with you, bro? So I say the same thing about a chick who wants to work in jail around bad guys, right? So this is the dude that raped somebody and she became infatuated with him, right? So this broad has now been reported that she was aware of his crimes, but believed he would give her a stable life. I don't know what's wrong with the women of today, bro. But they're fucking nuts, bro. They're fucking nuts. She thought that this nigga could give her. All right. So they were together for about 6 months, where they often had sex in prison, right? Prison workshops while nobody was around. She had sex up to 40 times while she was on duty, right? She became pregnant with his baby, but suffered a miscarriage. This bitch, I don't understand what the hell be on a damn mind. So when this guy was 31, he was moved to another prison. She visited him using a fake name, right? She smuggled a syringe in her bra so that she could artificially inseminate herself with a sperm he had wrapped in a cling film for her. Saddington has now admitted she knew he was a sex offender when she chose to strike up the relationship. I knew he was a sex offender because it was sex offenders' prison. Wow. I wanted a stable life. That's what I wanted. I don't know why I even entertained the idea of Bradley. This bitch is crazy. I think I was just looking for someone to support me. I wanted that stable life that I wasn't getting anywhere else. Wow. It's also been revealed that she became entangled into another relationship just 2 months after her shock arrest. She is now married to him and spoke of her relief at being handed a suspended sentence. So 40 times, right? We know if it was the other way around, and a guy was in there banging one of the prisoners 40 times over a 6-month span, that nigga would not get a suspended sentence. They would say he was graping the inmates. But a bitch? It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Right? So her startling confession comes after Saddington from Weymouth was given a suspended sentence after pleading guilty to charges of misconduct in a public office. Misconduct. Wow. Right? So the guy, he was already serving a 13-year extended sentence for raping a woman and having sexual activity with a child in 2013 and 2014. So not only did he grape a grown woman, he was fucking a 13 and 14-year-old. Why would she think that this guy could give her a stable life? Why would she even entertain this dude? What the hell is on these people's minds? Right? So now they suspended her sentence. Right? The mom, she's a mom. The mom was arrested after she smuggled a syringe into the prison, artificially inseminate herself upon the guy's request. This is her. Look, she works out. She's in the 20s. She ain't got no ass at all. But like I said, a lot of brads would have been into this. Like, yo, I like this, man. I like this. Right? But she's a fucking nut job. Where that picture go? All right. So she visited her lag lover under a false name in May after he moved prisons. He was given another 2 years and 3 months to serve on top of his original sentence for his part in the sordid affair. Right? Saddleton spoke to Moore what led her into the relationship with Trengrove. She claimed to be broken and homeless after the dad of her 2 children left her. So you fucking a dude in jail. All right. The former prison officer said things were difficult while struggling in temporary accommodations. After reflecting on her ordeal, she blamed Trengrove for being manipulative and taking advantage of her vulnerable position. When you first start working in jail or in prison, that's the first thing they tell you in the fucking academy. Don't listen to shit these niggas tell you. Nothing. Because they're master manipulators. Right? If you don't know how to manipulate a motherfucker when you go in, you will have learned that. It's a crash course. Right? So for her to say, oh, she's blaming the inmate. Nah, bitch, that's all you. That's all you. Right? Cannot accept accountability for shit. She argued the inmate fed lies about building a home when he was released. According to the disgraced officer, the lag begged her to have a baby with him. She claimed he removed her UID coil himself, and she fell pregnant shortly. What? Whoa. Did you hear that? She let this nigga stick his hand up there and take out UID. Yo, this bitch is just crazy, man. However, the pregnancy ended in miscarriage. Saddleton alleged Trengrove then threatened to kill himself if he couldn't have a child with her. He told me he would bring a syringe in. He told me to bring a syringe in and was asking me to inseminate myself with it, which I was absolutely disgusted by when he said it. The mom of 2 claims she never had any intentions to follow through with the plan, but did not want her prison lover to harm himself. Despite knowing he was a sex offender, the mom, and she got 2 kids, bro. I don't know what it is about women and they pussies right now, but their pussies are on fire. Their pussy, like I feel like there's more testosterone that is being seeped into women somehow. And they don't know how to control that shit, bro. And they're going nuts, fucking 11-year-old kids in school, you know, fucking rapists. Well, what the hell is going on here? Right? Knowing that he's a sex offender, the mama too added she believed he had been framed. Right? After being told by police the true nature of his crime, she was shocked, honestly disgusted, and ashamed. Right? She was given a written warning in 2020 for concerns over professionalism and interaction with prisoners. So if she's in a male prison and she's been reprimanded for being unprofessional with them, and then she got caught having an affair with him, this whole thing about, oh, he manipulated me is bullshit. Right? But they still let her walk. Her probationary period was extended because she was suspected of having an inappropriate relationship with 2 prisoners. So why are we letting her walk? The court heard the mother of 3. She got 3 goddamn kids. The mother of 3 saved Trengo's name in her mobile under husband to be. Right? So Robert, the prosecutor, read out some gushing messages the prison officer sent Trengo, stating that he was the one, that she would love him till my last breath, and he was her reason for living. The prosecutor said things moved on from being friendly in September 2022. He said, I did maintenance work around the prison. There were lots of workshops we would meet at and where less people were around. It got to the point she was coming in for work on days off, and we would work together for 3 or 4 hours at a time. So this bitch would come in and do overtime just to fucking be with this guy. He said they had unprotected sex 30 to 40 times. That 30 to 40 times. Some niggas don't have sex 30 to 40 times in a whole year. And you manage to go and fuck a nigga 30 to 40 times in 6 months? It's only 52 weeks. It's only 52 weeks. So you 40 times in 6 months. That's 26 weeks. Yo, that's crazy. All right. He encouraged her to be less risky, but she said it would mean less opportunity to meet. She lost a baby in about 8 weeks, right? Trengrove moved to another jail in 2023. She intimate photos while he was at the other prison, but they were intercepted by staff. Then in May, she visited him under a false name, right? During a pat down, that's where they found a syringe in her bra. She was arrested, right? Now, her lawyer, right, Emily Cook, defending her, argued that her client shouldn't be jailed due to her ill health. She had this incredibly devastating physical event that has occurred since her offending. Really? In February, her then partner awoke to find her on the floor. She doesn't know how, but something was going on in her spine. Her then partner in 2024. So even though she got a new boyfriend on the outside, right, she was still fucking this nigga on the inside. She's wheelchair dependent. She has had her liberty curtailed for many months, not by the court, but by her ill health. You can see from the messaging they formed a very intense and infatuated relationship. She takes full responsibility for what she did. Now, taking full responsibility for something, you say full responsibility, that shit don't mean, yeah, I did it and I'm sorry. No, bitch, to take full responsibility, you got to be prosecuted, ho. So now her lawyer said, you are not sentencing the woman who committed these offenses. She's a very different woman now. Do you think that will fly for a man? You're not sentencing the same man now. Diddy's not the same man. This is not the same man who did all of those horrific things to this bitch named Cassie. No, this is a different man now. So you missed out. Nah, that shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. But they let her go. The guy who was defending the inmate said it was a genuine infatuation. He was not corrupting her. Everything was driven towards having conversations with someone he genuinely cared about. Before this, he was a good prisoner, working hard towards the earliest possible release. He knew what he was doing. His heart ruled his head. Wow. The judge told the lady the prison service expects the highest standards from their employees. Failure to apply those standards can have enormous and lasting impact on prisoners. The care of inmates, the integrity which will be maintained, Your betrayal of trust represents a serious, prolonged misconduct by someone in public office. I'm mindful of your current state, pending on rehabilitation. For that reason, I reduced the sentence in order to suspend it. Had it not been for the accident, the sentence would have been an immediate sentence of imprisonment. The intensity of their feeling towards each other has shown in messages could perhaps be described as mutual obsession with each other. The expressed intention was that they should spend the rest of their lives together. This was a relationship of equal halves, both making the wrong decision. And they give her this this is the bitch. Wow. Wow. Hence why you shouldn't have women in male prisons. Because they just might fall in love with one of the niggas. Right? So, she claimed her inmate lover manipulated her when she was broken and homeless. All right. Man, listen to me here. Listen to me here. They need to lock that bitch up. Yeah, so even if you get married or this is your girlfriend and she's a fucking CEO or a cop, they still make some of the dumbest fucking decisions in the world and they get a pass. You won't get that pass though. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they need to get them the fuck out of there, B. Now, one thing I do want to see real quick, right? So now we done talked about that bitch. That bitch is out the way. They let her off. She's good. She did a horrible thing and it's okay, right? I want you to hear about this shit. Tell me if you think this makes sense, right? So this guy, he's talking about the difference between Cassie and Carisha, right? Check this out.
He was on his what they call victory lap, if you will. Just got celebrated from MTV, just got the key to New York City, changing shit to love, was doing so good. He gave people made publishing back. He was doing everything to change his reputation. But it was one thing that I think the thing that brought him down was Carisha.
What do you mean?
Nigga, hey bro, don't nobody piss your ex bitch off more than you turning up the next bitch. Everything he promised for Cassie, he gave to Carisha. He gave her a show. He gave her a deal. When she's performing, she ain't signed to him. That nigga showing up to her shows like this, his artist, like supporting her. And if you Cassie, you looking like, nigga, I spent 13 years with you begging you to give me that. And you giving it to this bitch. And now you making me penny pitch. Now I'ma sue your ass. Cause that's what a woman would do. Like, this nigga, dog, you turned up. That's why it's very dangerous. By the way, he did right by Carisha. That's what he's supposed to do. But now Cassie is like, What about me and all the shit I endured? Dog, that's why they got a term called the starter wife. The starter wife always goes through the bullshit first. The starter wife always goes through that. When Puff was in his dark stage, he was with Cassie. Now he's in his love era, he with Carisha. Carisha got a way different experience than Cassie did. Who you think that pissed off more than anybody? The bitch that didn't get what Puff was on his, he was on his.
And that right there, you know what? That nigga right. I definitely see what the hell he's talking about, and it makes sense. Cassie, man, that bitch was a jump off, man. She was a jump off. She was down for all that shit. When they read them damn text messages, man, and you still got broads everywhere. Oh, she was poor Cassie, the poor woman. Knowing, man, that bitch was a slut, man. He slutted her out and she liked it to the point where she started hooking her own shits up. Nah, nigga, yo, I'm always down for a freak off. And did you see the niggas? Look at this shit here. This is the people that they hooked up with. Look at all these niggas here. This bitch was having the time of her life. She got dick in all kind of flavors. Right? She got a Spanish nigga, a white nigga, a fucking black nigga, all kind of niggas. All kind of niggas. This was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. These were the male prostitutes that they were calling to bang her fucking guts in. And she enjoyed all that shit. She enjoyed all that shit. Yeah, man. She enjoyed all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Then we gonna go to my man Charleston. You know, he always got some funny shit here. Let's see.
Man, it's only now that I heard some shit about him.
Today?
I did too. And I think they lying.
I told him that.
I swear to God, they lying. Man, that boy ain't put that off no 9-year-old little boy from Houston.
Man, I don't think
and they just now saying something.
Yeah.
They just now saying something. Mm-hmm. They lying. Yeah. They ain't let him done that. He been kicked in the ass. He ain't done all of that. But what ain't kicked the hoe in the ass with that kind of money? What ain't slapped the hoe? Give me back my you running up out of her. We been all night on these mollies and these ecstasies and partying, and you decide you want to leave and run out the hotel while I'm in the shower and this other, and you leaving with the shit I bought. Get here.
A good old word to my YouTube people, man. We got Charleston White giving his thoughts on the Diddy allegations once again. So let's get to that, man.
Because you had some good. I felt like you was saying what people want to say, but they're scared to say about the situation. Diddy situation, being arrested, the stuff that's coming out about him, man. What do you think about that whole situation?
I done got mad.
Huh?
I done got mad.
Why, man?
Man, they shitting.
What you mean?
How can they go back? Man, murder is the only thing that really has no statute of limitation. Right. Man, we're in 2024. Man, they can with this about some shit in 2008, man. When back in them times, you could fly a whole across the state and give some money for some. That's how you dated.
Yeah.
How you gonna say I'm wrong? I got 19 coming in and I'm getting them all $700 a piece, but nigga, that wasn't the time and the era.
Yeah.
How you weenie gonna come along now and say that's trafficking? Cause they done retweak some laws and shit. Man, that was fun partying back then and fair compensation.
Yeah.
Homie, they wrong in them. Man, it's only now that I heard some shit about him.
Today? I did too.
And I think they lying.
I told them that.
I swear to God, they lying. Man, that boy ain't put that off no 9-year-old little boy from Houston.
Man, I don't think
and they just now saying something.
Yeah.
They just now saying something. Mm-hmm. They lying. Yeah. They ain't let him done that. He been kicked in the ass, but he ain't done all of that. But what ain't kicked the hoe in the ass with that kind of money? What ain't slapped her? Give me back my you running up out of her. We been in here all night on these mollies and these ecstasies and partying, and you decide you want to leave and run out the hotel while I'm in the shower and this other, and you leaving with the shit I bought. Get here. That was all right during that time. You see, didn't nobody say nothing. Now y'all go fast forward later on in life and say I'm wrong for when we.
Y'all think Charleston White got a point, man? What y'all think? Y'all think he's spitting facts or y'all think he just rambling?
He did this back in the day.
Yeah.
It's just like when black people seen Jerry Jones in a picture.
But that racist
picture.
Yeah.
And they got mad at Jerry Jones for being in that picture. How you gonna be mad at him for doing what they did back in his time?
I agree with that, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's just like you mad at your daddy for when he used to kick your mama, so your granddad used to jump on your grandmama. That's what they did back in them days. Fuck you mad about it.
I ain't really have no problem with that, with those allegations of him with the scandal and the trafficking, because at the end of the day, if they grown people, you got a choice.
Yeah.
But what we heard today,
I think
that's the only thing that I was waiting for to be like, all right, now if that's true, that's wrong.
In all the years, man, we done heard everything up until now. We done already heard about him.
Yep.
He possibly had something to do with Tupac. He done blew up cars. He done hit Nick the head with this. All up until now. Now, all of a sudden, we got one white lawyer out of Houston, Texas, says he got over 100 clients that was involved in this, up to a 9. Homie, why now? Homie, man, they lying, man.
You think they gonna let him go?
Homie, listen.
Did little Charleston White so cold. Probably a week after this, he was on there saying Diddy guilty probably. He be having me dying, bro. But look, if y'all made it this far in the video, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Harvey Weinstein, whatever his name is, way bigger than Puffy.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Well, homie, he just been brought up on some motion. They don't even talk. They barely even mention that. They don't give you no details of Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes, man.
They don't give you no details, no nothing, no homie. Why they giving us so much details about this? They already marinated us to turn against him 2 years prior with just leaking information about him.
Right.
Just leaking stuff about him.
Game.
So they already prepared to turn us against him. So his own people go say, man, fuck him. No, stop. Come on, black people, y'all think.
They kill the image first.
Come on, man. Assassinate the character of the That's always been the theme. Man, come on, man. Y'all hold up. They did it with Bill. Homie, man, y'all hold up. Now, there was a...
My bad. Thought I heard my son.
But man, it ain't against no law to freak.
Nah, it ain't.
It ain't nobody saying he forced me to do this.
Yep.
Nobody. Cassie never went to the police.
Nope.
Nobody has ever went to the police on this. How they gonna do this?
Check.
Man, the buck. Y'all remember he was standing at the Grammys 2-3 years ago. Flying them with them glasses on, saying what y'all ain't gonna do it like this. He was shaking his hand at all them white folk executives, telling them how they go better treat us at the Grammy, and we go boycott. Man, them white folk crossed their legs, didn't it? And then he went to bucking the Ciroc company.
Diego down, yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all hold up, man. And now the Ciroc, them different kind of white people. Them ain't English, them ain't Europe, American white people. Them.
Fuck. I thought this was the original podcast. I'm trying to find this podcast behind the scenes over here. It's not Stingy K. That's the guy that's the guy in the square down there. I'm trying to find what fucking podcast is this so I could go to the original.
Rich,
yeah,
real slave descendant owner. This ain't the English crazy white boy that done grew fond of this the Brit across the water, Nick folk, man. Nah, man. So y'all hold up. And they been getting partying with him. Homie, this was sending Cassie across the world. Homie's got party and pictures with the royal family. So come on, man, this nigga a fall guy.
Yeah, it definitely turns because you got some celebrities that don't.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. He cooking. He definitely cooking. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on that, man. But look, I know y'all thought it was over, but it's not. We finna get into this other clip, man. So y'all just stay right there, smash that like and subscribe, and don't forget.
They say inmates are fighting to make up his bed.
He got $1 billion. It ain't no he like dick. It ain't no he give and take. Who would man, hell yeah, they fighting to make that bed up. That is, you heard what that punk just said. That punk said it was like being in Disneyland, being able to take all them.
That's some wild shit. That nigga said 1.5 years turned to 3 years.
It's a factory. If they send me to a woman's prison for 9 months, I might extend it to what? And I get to run around and.
Yeah, man. Damn. I wanted to get that fucking podcast. I got to do a deeper dive to find out what that is. So this one here, right? Cassie supporters switch sides after shocking testimony during the Diddy trial. This is what we were talking about. Everybody was so, hung on this shit about Cassie being all innocent. I see now there's a lot of content creators there. A video that we did over here about a year ago. We did a video over here about that Cassie shit and how she's not a victim, right? And then we went over the Ryan Leslie guy that she was dating before. And now it's starting to come out. We're starting to see a lot of people doing shit on Ryan Leslie, which is good because it's showing her hypergamy in its rarest form, right? So one of the females, where's she at? We got caught up in the Keisha shit. What's this lady name, man? Melanie King. Melanie King did something here. Right. Where she was talking about not that one. No, not that one. Not that one. It wasn't Melody King. It was some other joint. Hold on.
Husband Alex Fine, the last time she and Diddy was doing the,
I called this last night. I said, Cassie still got love for Diddy. She said it today in court. I still got love for him.
Regardless of how the Diddy trial ends, we do know that Cassie is guilty of making some terrible choices.
It's always going to be based on the choices that are made by the actual players. And so I think Cassie made a decision, Puffy's making decisions.
Oh, her.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Riva, and I'm back again with another video. I have been getting so many comments on my Instagram DM, on my Instagram, YouTube videos, all over of people wanting to know my point of view on all that is going on within the Cassie and Diddy trial. Now, I've been just like y'all getting the updates and watching and seeing what's going on. But I wanted Cassie to go through, her entire testimony before I decided to give my opinions and my thought process. Now, again, if you guys are new to the platform, I just want to make something clear. I have a platform in which I hold women accountable. It does not mean that I always agree with what the men are doing. Does not mean that I put 100% blame on the woman, but I always, like to bring or shed light to the woman's involvements in situations and how, women can change their behavior, be better, make different choices so that they are not, constantly victimizing themselves and avoiding accountability in situations. Now, the first thing that I want to say before I get into anything is that a lot of people believe that in holding Cassie accountable for some of the things that she partook in, that means that we are wanting to exonerate, Diddy of all of the things that he also did or partook in this situation. I don't agree with that. Okay, I think two things can be true at the same time. She could have had some, wrongdoings that she, definitely was a part of and did, and there was other times that she was clearly a victim in the situation.
Regardless of how the Diddy trial ends, we do know that Cassie is guilty of making some terrible choices.
Right? Like even when it comes to just the one video that we saw of her being publicly, in the hotel, that went public, and we saw all of the details that took place in that situation. That alone lets us know that if you're willing to do that in a public space where somebody could easily walk out their room and see you, what would you do if nobody else was watching? Like, so I'm not going to stand here. We're not going to act like, he did not partake in certain things or he was not harmful to her in any way. That's not this type of party. But what I've noticed from hearing her testifying and hearing, reading some of the transcripts and stuff like that is that this is a grand example of what happens when some women believe that the grass is greener somewhere else. This is a grand example of when some women believe that everything that glitters is gold. And I think it's important that we talk about this situation from this angle so that other women can see and take note of these situations, because yes, there's just this whole narrative of, oh, men are horrible, men are this, men are that, women are victims. But we also need to talk about the ownership that women have on some of their actions that led to certain things playing out in a certain manner. And so that's what I'm going to go ahead and break down in this conversation. So starting off, I don't know if you guys remember when Cassie came on the scene. Okay, I do though. I do. I remember vividly. And Cassie was actually in a relationship with record producer / artist Ryan Leslie. My addiction, while all the girls say I'm addicted to you. Now, in being in a relationship with Ryan Leslie, her being with him is what actually led to her actually meeting Diddy, and the two of them forming a connection. Now, I want to remind you guys, Ryan Leslie and Diddy were co-workers, they were peers, but they were also pretty much friends.
So, in that video we did, we saw that this was Cassie's 19th birthday. This is her 19th birthday. Ryan Leslie at the time was 27. So they were together when she was 18, at least, right? Then, same night, at the 19th birthday party, we got Diddy and Cassie, right? So when Diddy came on the scene, her hypergamy kicked in. Yeah, Ryan got me started, but he can't take me to the top like Diddy, right? And she started cheating on Ryan with Diddy, right? Once a cheater, always a cheater. Remember that. Because she cheated on Diddy. She cheated on Alex Fine with Diddy, right? So in the video that we did about a year ago, we're going to see that she left this dude who was a child prodigy, by the way. Ryan Leslie was a child prodigy. He went to Harvard at fucking 14 years old. Graduated Harvard at 19. That's not the average motherfucker. She left that nigga for this nigga here. Right? Just her on a fucking birthday. Then she with this nigga. Having a grand time. These are the pictures that they used to take. You see this fucking picture? If you Google Cassie, you could find some naked ass pictures of that bitch. They got some, I got one up there where she's got stars. She got 2 stars covering her nipples, right? But they, of course, I couldn't show the other ones. But they had some of her with the stars missing. You saw her tits. That's what the fuck she got up there. Right? So you could, and my thing was, you could find pictures of her half naked, doing all this shit with it. Look at this shit. This bitch was into this shit, man. Now, they had these freak off parties. He called other niggas to come run through it. She let the niggas run through it. She could have said no. Ain't nobody put no one in your head. So
Ryan scored a perfect 1600 on the SATs at the age of 14.
So we were talking about that about a year ago. So to see it bigger platforms showing what went down, I actually like that, man. Because they got a larger platform and they could see what the fuck she was doing.
Okay. And so what happened, clearly, it was clear as day. She went from being with this one person who was Ryan Leslie, who, built her from scratch. Okay, saw her. He literally said that, the only way that he could have met the likes of Cassie is because he went out of his normal routine of just being in the house, working, creating, and went to a club one night and saw her there.
That's actually how I met Cassie, because I was like, yo, I'm a big producer now. I'm going to the club, whatever.
Now, this is a man who said that he didn't, drink, he didn't smoke, he was not, a part of a certain type of lifestyle.
Yo, the crazy part, Diddy was 10 years older than Ryan, but looked younger than him.
I never acquired a taste for alcohol, for drugs, for partying.
This man was a brilliant man. Okay, brilliant. So brilliant that he literally, went into Harvard, I think at 14 or 15 years old.
What age did you go to Harvard? I got in when I was 14 and I was a freshman at 15. Yeah.
And as I said before, he put the puzzle pieces together for her. And in doing that, she gained so much recognition, again, that attracted the likes of a Diddy to say, you know what, we're going to sign her. We're going to make her even bigger than the artist that she already is. And she 100% jumped for that opportunity. Not only did she jump for the opportunity to be signed to, Bad Boy.
I was hearing everywhere I was at. And so I kept asking, what record is that? And Gwen told me that it was Ryan's act, it was Cassie. When I saw her and I met her and I saw this DVD on her, hopefully we can play that. That's what kind of made me really fall in love with the project, because I saw something more than just records.
But she also jumped for the opportunity to be in a relationship with him and leave Ryan Leslie to the wayside. Now, the reason why all of this...
See, that's the pictures we just showed.
This stuff is very...
And it's the same night. If you look at this chain and the outfit, it was the same night. Look at the difference. Diddy's 10 years older than Ryan. Ryan looked goofy as fuck. He's a good guy, right? But his problem, his downfall, was his mindset about bitches. Big producer, he's doing his thing, and then he starts to worry about bitches. Motherfucking Michelangelo, who painted that beautiful painting over the huge thing. These inventors, these great philosophers, and everything that the world has to show that was done by a great man, they weren't worried about no bitches. You can't be great and be worried about a bitch, about a woman. You can't. If we're here to build and create and expand the sophistication of the fucking world, bro, we can't do that shit worrying about keeping the fucking girl. And that was his downfall. He was worried about keeping the fucking girl. After Cassie, he just started fucking with bitches here and there. and they all used him even worse than her. He should have stayed focused on his fucking on what he was trying to do and what he was trying to become. But he got sidetracked. Look at him. He's happy as shit, man. He think the world is the world is on his shoulders, right? Cassie used this nigga. This bitch is out of his league. She got the nigga that she deserved. She deserved Diddy. That was her destiny. To be used and abused. That was a how that song go? Some people want to be used. I forgot how the fucking song go, but there's a song about motherfuckers like this. Do you see how she looks when she takes a picture? Look at the difference in the picture she takes with Diddy and in the picture that she takes with Ryan Leslie. The difference is she's looking like she's more into the picture with Diddy. Like she's like more into him. In the picture with her and Ryan Leslie, she looks like she's not even there with him. She's looking at somebody. You know, and this is definitely a hard pill for men to swallow. The realization, right? Yeah, you got her in that space, but it's somebody that's going to go home with her. And right after that space that you got her in. This is a sexy pic that she taking with Diddy right here. The one she taking with this nigga here, it's like she taking a pic with a high school boyfriend or like he looks crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. He looks fucking nuts, man. It's fucking he's got an overbite. He got the fucking small chin. You know, he's got the fucking those gazelles. It just doesn't look like Diddy's got the, you know what I'm saying? You know, he got the swag. Like, you know, Ryan Leslie looks crazy. He looks crazy. And you could tell how she's reacting to those pictures. Look at her fucking eyes. This is the fucking demon bitch that when you look at her face, you see that all that shit she did, that was already in her. When Diddy met her, all that shit was already in that bitch, bro. Pissing my mouth and picking niggas off of Craigslist, the fuck. All that shit was already in her. Diddy just brought it out. She said Diddy introduced her to oral sex. You with a nigga damn near 30 years old, and you mean to tell me, you trying to tell me you ain't let this nigga go down on you? You ain't let Ryan Leslie go down on you? This nigga ain't try to eat your pussy? Come on, man. This nigga trying to eat everything under the goddamn sun. And what she got with Diddy just was probably 10 years more experience, 100 years more freaky. Yeah, this was who she was destined to be with. She's supposed to be getting fucking manhandled and controlled. Yeah, she don't want no good nigga. There's women out there that don't want a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? They want to be controlled. Stole his bitch. Stole his best bitch. That nigga was crying, bro. When he was talking about that shit it almost looked like a TED Talk, but it wasn't TED Talk. When he was talking about that shit, that nigga cried on stage, bro. And after that nigga went.
Very crucial and very important information is because, you know, there has been a lot of talk surrounding, you know, the grooming. There's been a lot of talk that she was, you know, completely unaware of anything that she was ever doing at that time. And, you know, her.
Oh shit, yo, hold up. Shout out to my nigga Just. What up, Just? Welcome, kid.
her being in a relationship with the likes of Orion Leslie, who was 10 years her senior. And she was, I think, like 19 at the time, 19 at the time when she met him. She was obviously able to go to a club because that's how he met her. So she was old enough to get in. So she must have been at least 18, 19 years old.
Right, guys, they're back, and now they're asking Cassie questions about Leslie. If you don't know who Leslie is, Leslie wrote and produced Cassie's debut album. Now, they also dated. This was before Diddy. So now Diddy's lawyers are asking Cassie, like, how much older was he than you? And Cassie responds that he was 10 years older than her. They then asked Cassie if she had tattoos of Leslie's initials on her body. She responded yes, and then they asked her how many other tattoos does she have.
This bitch had the nigga initials tattooed on her body? You don't get a nigga initials tattooed on your body after a year of dating, bro. Tell me I'm lying. She was fucking with him probably before what's that shit? 18, bro. This might have been an R. Kelly situation, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you. You on your 19th birthday, you had your party, you was there with Diddy and Ryan. You left that nigga for Diddy. And you had this nigga's name, his initial tattooed on you. So how long were you met him? You met him for 3 months and then you got his name tattooed on you? So she was dating, she might have been dating this nigga at 16 and a half, 17, bro. She might have been fucking with this nigga since she was like 17, kid.
On her body, and then they said objection, but then they said overruled, and she responded 3. They then asked her what was the tattoo that's on her arm, and she said it says no regrets. So we think the defense is trying to go at an angle that Cassie was not groomed because she had been with a man groomed. 10 years older than her prior to Diddy. So they're trying to shut that narrative down that she was groomed.
The two of them, had a bond, had a relationship, and obviously she was in the mind frame of, this is somebody who can also help me and propel me in the way in which I want to go. And so we build this relationship. You're my boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend. We work in the studio, we do all these things together, and it's a win-win situation for the both of us, right? And so now when that situation transferred into her being with Diddy, based on a lot of the testimonies that I saw, her enduring a lot of the things that she did
according to Chat GPT, they said, depending on the exact month their relationship started, she was either 17, turning 18, or already 18 at the time. I believe she was fucking 17 when she started dating this guy. So, yeah, listen.
That time, when it got into situations of her being with the likes of the, Kid Cudi or her even now husband, and then still going back to be in a relationship with him, it shows a bit of a trend, right? Kid Cudi and Diddy were cool. Kid Cudi is, Diddy said to Cassie that she should work with Kid Cudi, and then that is what prompted her to then,
that's what she right. That's what that bitch do. She met Diddy through her boyfriend, right? Working together. She started fucking Diddy. She met Kid Cudi through Diddy, started fucking with Kid Cudi. She met Ryan, what's that nigga name, man? What's her husband? Alex Fine. She met Alex Fine through Diddy because he hired him. Like, that's her MO. Don't introduce your bitch. Alex Fine gonna introduce her to somebody and she gonna leave with that nigga. Watch.
Have some one-on-one time with him or whatever, build this kind of, bond in the studio, whatever the case is. And then, decided that she was now going to be in a relationship with that person and not be in a relationship with him. As you can see here, this is when the lawyer was cross-examining Cassie. And it says, the lawyer asked Cassie, she says, did there come a time when he suspected you were in a relationship with someone in the industry, Mr. Cudi, which is Kid Cudi? And Cassie says yes. Then the lawyer says, Mr. Combs thought it could be good for your career if you collaborated with Mr. Cuddy. And Cassie then says, yes again. Then the lawyer says, why did you begin your relationship with him? And this is Kid Cudi again. Cassie says, we enjoyed each other's company. The lawyer says, you were in a relationship with Mr. Combs. Cassie says they were on a break.
This fucking bitch.
The lawyer says, but you were still doing freak-offs with him? Cassie says yes.
See, she just a fucking hoe, dog. And I'm glad that this came out. But you know what? What do you see on what do you see everywhere? Niggas is ignoring this. They're like, oh, but she was still a victim. And that bitch is a whore, man. She's a fucking whore. A straight whore. And her husband, yo. Like, he I don't think he deserves these 3 charges that they put on him. That's the only thing I'm saying. I don't think he deserves the racketeering, the forcing prostitution, and the facilitating prostitution. Whatever the third one is, and I don't think he deserves those charges. No coercion, no fear, none of that shit, B. I don't think those are the 3 correct charges to put on that motherfucker. They would have did better trying to hit him with the gun charge and that fucking GHB. You should have went that route. You can't even prove this nigga blew up Kid Cudi's car. That's like me saying, yo, I'm gonna fucking blow your car up. Your car blows up. All right, but yo, I told everybody talk shit online, nigga. Prove I blew it up. How the hell can you prove that I blew up this nigga car? He lives in a mansion. He got video cameras, right? He got security system, right? Yo, you niggas could track, you FBI niggas could track niggas' locations. We already know this. This is the feds investigating the shit. Where was his fucking cell phone on the day that this dude's car blew up? Did it go by his fucking house? Yes or no? So all right, so you can't prove that. So what they all of this other shit, she's asking the nigga to piss in her mouth. She's hiring these fucking niggas. No, this nigga don't deserve like they compare this case to the mafia. Right? Oh, we don't want to give him a bail. This is like, a mafia case. There was a recent case with mafia members. They bagged 9 of them. They gave 7 of them bail. One of the guys they gave bail for $5 million, they had him on audio on a phone tap saying, tell that motherfucker I'm going to kill him. And you gave that nigga bail? A mobster? They kind of tend to keep their word. And you gave that motherfucker bail. So why you ain't give him bail? The Abercrombie and Fitch dude who was fucking the young boy models and transporting them all over the place and fucking them, you gave him bail. Why you ain't give Diddy bail? Like this whole shit, like, nah, man. Like, I just don't like people being railroaded for bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope he gets off, and I hope he sues the fucking government, fucking Tubi, everybody who did a goddamn fake documentary on him and said he was horrible. I hope he fucking sues them and gets his goddamn $800 million back. I swear I do. And I hope he sues Cassie for the rest of her fucking 9 albums. You still owe him 9 albums, bitch. You signed that contract. He gave her $20 million. I'd sue you for that $20 million back. and I want another $200 million for them fucking 9 albums. I'd fucking break that bitch in Alex Fine. You bitches will be living in a goddamn trailer park.
The lawyer then says, after Mr. Combs found out by going through your phone, you went to see him. You knew he was upset and he had previously harmed you before. She said, yes, I thought I'd be safer with other people there. The lawyer then says, your affair with Mr. Cuddy was only a month long, but you got a burner phone for it? She says, right. The lawyer says, Mr. Combs kicked you in the back? She says, yes. The lawyer says, this came up later in your relationship that you had cheated on him with Kid Cudi. Cassie says, yes, he brought it up quite a bit. The lawyer then...
So she did fuck Kid Cudi. Oh, this bitch was easy, bro. She was fucking everybody, bro. But she got a dirty little pussy, man. She said she kept getting UTIs and all of this other shit, man. Sores in her fucking throat, man. Don't pretty bitches be whores, bro. Who would have ever thought? Where is that picture at? Who would have thought? Look at this bitch. Where's she at? This little bitch here. I've been down for all that freaky deaky shit. Down for all that freaky deaky shit.
Then says, when he cheated, he said, well, you had an affair with Kid Cudi, right? And she said, sometimes. And again, this is a trend that, you know, everybody is starting to realize. Okay, you were with Ryan, that was Diddy's friend, you went to Diddy. You were with Diddy, he told you about Kid Cudi, that was his friend, you went to Cudi. Like, you know, it's knowing, it's becoming a trend that people are noticing and witnessing. And, you know, in this situation, a lot of people are talking about the fact that he had control over this person. Obviously. Okay? This is a powerful person.
Today, Cassie read out loud in court a text she wrote to Diddy. You treat me like you're Ike Turner. She meant he was abusive and controlling. For example, he repeatedly threatened to drop freak-off videos on the internet and destroy her.
Some of y'all get a little promotion at y'all job and y'all don't know how to act. Okay, y'all be acting like y'all founded the company when y'all get a little bit of promotion from your job. So imagine somebody who has, you know, a lot of notoriety, a lot of money behind that situation, and then, you know, the ability to kind of exercise or do whatever. And it seemed at the time that there was never going to be any repercussion for their action. Okay, that situation obviously, you know, tumbled into a lot of the foolishness that we got to see or hear, you know, from her standpoint, from other people who have talked about the situation. And so it's almost like it spiraled out of control.
What you got to say now? What you got to say now? You ain't got shit to say when you put your girl on the snap.
But what is, I think, should be made mention more of is the fact that, like, okay, what happened that entered Cassie into the situation? Because a lot of times we are talking from the after effect, but what entered Cassie into this situation as a whole? And it was the idea of what she could have, what she could obtain, and who she could be.
At Bad Boy, we there for people through ups and downs. For all the new young artists out there that think this is easy, it's not easy.
These women who were talking about getting into these situations where a man got to fly them out, he got to have the bag, he got to be a certain type of person, he got to have, you know, certain amount of zeros in his bank accounts. And there are some times that there's other things that come along with those certain lifestyles. That's just the truth. There's some.
That's it. Yo, fellas, man, I'm motherfucking tired. We going on 3.5 hours. It's 4:30 over here. We gonna pick this up tomorrow, mañana. Nigga tired. I had a great time with y'all. Of course, y'all know. Thank you, my regulars, popping out. My dudes, Just, Positive Journey. Justin Young, Positive Journey. Terminator T. Shout out to you too. Who else we had come through tonight? I saw that said something in the chat. Yo, I appreciate y'all as always. What's today? What the hell's today? Tuesday. All right, man. Be careful. Don't let nobody trick you out of position. Life ain't always about a bitch. Stay focused. Be good. Be careful. I'm gonna see y'all later tonight. I'm gonna see y'all tonight. All right? Peace.